Live on Twitch, live on YouTube, live in the Facebook group. Ooh. Just not Instagram. Instagram needs to get on it.
Instagram's slacking.
Yeah, they slacking. I'll turn my gunshots up a little bit. There we go.
Aggressive come in there.
Yes. Because we got fucking Chris Sladky in the fucking building.
I don't know how to follow up the gunshots in the horn.
Yes. Let's fucking go.
Oh, man.
All right. Microphone check. We back. We here. Joe Fucarino, as you guys already know. Paloma and Rick, sorry, y'all can't hear my gunshots. All right, we got Chris in the building. Gunshots are going the fuck off.
That's what I'm talking about.
And someone text me, how am I doing? I don't know. We got other things going on over here. But yeah, man. So we got a really, really dope guest in the fucking studio. All right. We got fucking Chris motherfucking Sladky.
What's going on? What's
up, bro?
Happy to be here. Excited.
Word. Feels good to have you on, man.
No, I feel like this has been like in the making for like 4 years.
Yeah, dead ass. Like 4 years.
When you first started, I was like, yeah, I'm coming on. And then I was like, yeah.
And then we finally have.
When you first started, I was like, yeah, I'm coming on.
There we go. There's a delay. Started hearing yourself like, what the fuck? What's going on here? But nah, man, we finally got you on. It feels fucking great. Yeah, man, definitely at least 4 years. I've been doing the pod for 4.
Yeah.
But you know, we be busy out here.
I know.
You be busy.
Trying to survive.
But where have you been though? People have not seen you. You don't be in the Lodi streets no more.
I'm not in the streets. I live in Montclair.
You're never in the streets. You're never in the streets.
I was never in the streets.
But they know.
Yeah.
But where have you been?
It's so crazy. I work in Hoboken. I'm a jiu-jitsu coach over there. I also I have a personal training business in Montclair. I teach boxing too. So I've been basically just bouncing around between Montclair and Hoboken for the past like 6 years.
Montclair and Hoboken. Yeah, this guy left to Hoboken. He never came back.
I know.
This guy never came back. He went to Hoboken one night, and then that's it. He just stuck.
I was like, oh, I like it here.
Yeah,
I like it.
That's it, and just stayed. Fucking Hoboken, man. I was so mad at Hoboken for the longest time. Like, you took away my friend. Get that fucking city out of here.
You know, it was crazy because I can't remember the last time I drove down Prospect. Like, Jesus, I came down today.
Bad.
Yeah, and I came down today. I looked. I was like, Curiones. What's pizza? And I remember, like, back in the day, we used to get those slices after like 8 o'clock.
Hell yeah.
And we used to run there, and they would give us all the extra ones.
I still be wanting to do that shit, but I'm like a grown adult now and shit. So I don't
can't just be walking in. They'll be like, oh, come on.
Nah, because if anyone doesn't know, Curione, shout out to Walt Curione. Actually, sidebar. Stay tuned. Something with Curione is going to happen within therapy without a degree in a couple of weeks.
Ooh,
stay tuned. But if anyone knows, if you're from Lodi, like, yo, Curione is the spot. But
best pizza in Lodi. I don't care.
Yeah.
Don't at me.
Yeah, no, best pizza ever. Fuck, I'm saying ever. Fuck that, right? So if anyone knows around 8 o'clock, you know, if you just so happen,
in the area.
Yeah, we used to walk up in there just like.
It's like, oh, I'm just here to buy like a teeny little 25-cent juice. And they'll be like, oh, you want some pizza?
Yeah, they're like, yo, are you guys hungry? No, you sure? Yeah, that shit was the best, yo. My mom used to always, like, if she didn't cook and it was like $7.55, $7.50, she'd be like, you want to walk down the block real quick, see what Walt got? And me and Chris would be there.
Oh, man. Every night almost, it felt like. It's like, let me get some pizza.
It wasn't every night.
It wasn't.
We weren't that bad. But, nah, man. Yeah, I really wonder if he still does that.
I don't know, man. Probably not in this climate.
But now his hours are fucked up, man.
What?
He changed his hours, bro. Like, he closes like 4 p.m.
Oh, see, now I can't do that. I need the pizza at 8, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, now he completely changed his hours to where now I think he closes at like 6 on like Friday, Saturdays.
Yeah.
And the rest of the days,
I seen they like closed down.
Yeah, they closed down for a minute and then they said
for like a week. And then they came back.
And then they came right
I was like,
back.
this is the most confusing thing I've ever seen.
Well, we'll save that for my conspiracy podcast after this podcast. We'll talk about that, me and Chris, off air.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah,
there's like so much information.
Yeah, there really is. I have info.
The down low on Lodi.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. So how did it feel to go through Union Street to be back?
Oh Oh man, it's so weird because my mom still lives in Derice, so like I would only come. Shout out to Mom Dukes. Shout out to D. I would only come down that one street down Union and then go right to her house. So like I can't tell you the last time I drove through Lodi.
Wow.
And like today was the first time I'm like, oh man, I remember this person lived there. I walked past Mikey's house. Sidebar: why does he have sheep in his yard? There's sheep there,
bro. The guy that bought that house.
Oh, that's not Mikey's.
No, that's not.
I was walking by. I'm like, yo, are those sheep? There's plastic sheep in front of his house.
No, they're really
not even joking. I'm walking by. I'm like, oh, that's my boy's house.
Yo, well,
I'm like,
they would get mad right now if you thought that was still their house.
Bro, I was gonna honestly after the podcast, I was texting Mikey. I'm like, dude, what's going on? Like, you got to talk to somebody about this. You can't be having sheep in your front yard. Like, no. Like that's not okay. Like,
I guess the guy does it to scare off fucking animals and deer and shit.
What animal? Like, honestly, I was kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie. People, yeah. I was like, I wouldn't walk up if I didn't know that was Mikey's house. I wouldn't walk up to it. Like, if you're capable of putting sheep outside your house, you're capable of a lot of other things, which include kidnapping me. So, I'm not involved in. Any of
actually,
that.
There's more rumors about that.
What am I missing here?
You're missing a lot, bro. All right.
I should have been briefed before the podcast.
Yeah,
we could have talked about this stuff on air.
Mikey's been out of there for.
Man,
I'm gonna say it's got to be 5 years.
We're talking about Mikey Bauer.
The
legend.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 4-ish.
Yeah,
4-ish years, something like that. They've been out of that house.
Jeez. Oh, man.
But yeah, no, the person that bought that house, he's like a
psychopath?
Yeah.
No, psychopath. Just call a spade a spade.
No, pretty much. That's what we hear. We hear he's pretty much.
See, I'm parked right by his house.
Did you see the back?
No, I didn't go to the back. I didn't just walk in his backyard.
Oh God. We're gonna walk through the back.
You're telling me this guy's a psychopath. He's gonna kidnap me.
I'll walk with you.
All right, you got to protect me.
Do a live podcast session. Like, we're gonna
Yeah, no, we got to go live.
We'll do a
live in case we get kidnapped.
We'll do a documentary. I'm with it, man.
This is really the final episode of Therapy.
Imagine. It was,
because we're both dead. We're both in his basement.
It's gone. Hey, and imagine that. We go right back to the basement.
The basement.
Mikey's basement.
Oh, yeah. Well, you almost died down there.
We almost died down there already. That's what I'm saying. It all goes all full circle.
All full circle. We almost get alcohol poisoning in the basement. And then we come back and get kidnapped by the creepy guy with sheep.
That is definitely the most I've ever drank in my life.
Oh, man. Do you remember the night that we threw up and his sister got so mad at us? We threw up in the living room.
Yeah.
When I tried to go shot for shot with Nick.
Well, you threw up in the living room.
I threw up everywhere. So my first time drinking, we have Nick, who's I was like probably like 140 pounds at the time. And Nick is probably like 200 and something pounds. And he's like, yo, we should, let's go shot for shot. You're a man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. He's like, let's go 151 shot for shot. I'm taking like 3 shots. I'm like, I don't know what alcohol does at 16 years old. And I'm like taking the shots. Boom,
you
boom.
knew. Don't try to save yourself.
I didn't know it did that. So I took like 3 shots. And then he's like, yo, let's open the Hennessy, which I can't drink. A little sidebar on this. I can't drink Hennessy now to this day because of this. So we drink like shot for shot with Hennessy, and then like an hour later, I'm like 10 shots in, and I'm like, I think I drank more alcohol than water in my body.
Yeah.
And I went home, and my mom was on the porch, and she's like, "What were you drinking?" And I look at her, I was like, "Kool-Aid."
Your mom probably snuffed you.
Oh no, she did. Like, listen, there was child abuse that night. I don't know if she slapped me or punched me, but I know I fell and rolled 3 times. This was the start of my MMA career, by the way. Because I couldn't dodge that punch, but in the future I will. But I rolled like 3 times and just laid on the floor, and I was like, it's over. It's over.
Yo, John said he got drone pics of the yard.
He got what?
Drone pics of the yard.
See, you know it's real serious if you have drone pics of it.
if
you flew the drone over, like you did some reconnaissance mission on it.
Yeah, that's what
you
John
know that
said.
This guy is like, we're getting some evidence. We're going to the Lodi Municipal Building tonight.
Yo, John, you're a sick bastard for even thinking about that shit, but I want to see it. All right?
I need to see it.
Send it to the group chat, man. Send it to the group chat.
I need it.
and John, my bad. It's because I can't keep up with like 9 different lives. We're literally I'm on like literally mad different lives right now. But
I'm about to get famous off of this.
Yes, finally. I've been telling this guy to come on, man. Trying to boost his fucking shit. It's only what I do out here. Took him 4 years now.
I know.
But now he's here, man. You gotta come to Lodi more often, man.
I know, man. I miss it here. I miss
It's
it.
home.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Like I was like, I got that like feeling in my heart when I drove. I was like, oh man, we used to walk up and down the street all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain, like, bro, how many times did we walk down Liberty in our life?
Thousands. Like just walking back and forth for no reason.
No
too.
reason.
Like just walk. I remember like when we were kids, we would just walk around Lodi for no reason at all.
No reason.
And then we grew up and then we drove around Lodi for no reason
Yeah.
at all.
Well, no, we had reasons. We would be kicking and listening to music.
Yeah. But I'm saying like just aimlessly driving for no nowhere.
No reason. No absolute reason. But back to that drinking night though, I try to tell people like, because we were young.
Yes.
You're like 16.
I think I was 16 that night. I really do. Like,
Yeah.
not trying to get anybody in trouble for underage drinking.
Oh no, we were definitely like.
I'm 30 now,
16.
but I was 16 at the time.
And I'm talking, we were getting I'm talking. I think there was one that had like 25 shots.
Yeah, there was
Like,
like
no
remember,
lie.
like New Year's Eve's there.
Oh
remember
yeah,
that.
no,
That was like
lit.
the worst.
It was crazy. Like we were all trying.
But that's
to kill
also
ourselves.
like some of the funnest times of my life. Like
That's
being
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
basement
Yeah, it was
with
some-
all of them. But it was
But I tell people that I don't drink like that no more.
Yeah.
And I even when I was 21, I was already so over drinking.
yes. Yeah, I try to tell people this all the time. Like when I got out, I left Lodi. Like people are like in Hoboken, we're going to bars and stuff. I'm like, bro, I want like 2 drinks. I'm good. Like you don't know the life I lived before this, man. You don't know me, man. I'm 25 shots on a couch, throwing up on a carpet.
Like we retired at like 18, 19.
good.
We retired. That was it. We were like, all right, we're done.
I got my license and I went to seriously. I got my my license. I got my ID for being 21, and I went to Applebee's, I think.
Yeah.
Or Houlihan's, one of those. And I had like a gummy shark drink, and I was like, all right, I'm good. And I went
Like,
home.
yeah. Like I'm done.
I legally bought this alcohol.
John said, I drank a whole bottle of 151. Yeah. I believe it. Yeah. I would don't even hesitate it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, what?
yeah, Wyman. Yeah, that's what he said. He's the one with the drone.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
And then you know who also was in the chat just now
on,
too? Christina's mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Christina's mom was just in the chat.
Hello.
Shout out to Linda. What's up? Yo, does Mom Dukes have a Facebook?
No.
She needs to
you
make
know
a
what? You guys
Facebook.
want to hear something funny?
What?
My mom, since Dimitri has been, I don't know if I should blow D up like this, but since
Sure,
Dimitri has been
yes.
sick, like 14, my mom has access to his like Instagram and Facebook
Yeah.
and stuff. So like she essentially is,
So
she has an Instagram. Yeah, she's D. Like she's literally like anytime you see Dimitri liking your stuff, you got to question whether it's my mom or Dimitri. Because like D, like unless D puts like, man, like I don't know what happened to him, but he's like, I went to the house yesterday, like last week, not yesterday, and he got like do-rags and stuff. I'm like, who are you? Like, what are we doing?
happened?
He's like, bro, I'm trying to get my waves, bro. And I'm like he posts all this like gangster stuff. I'm like, you look, what?
D's the man, bro. D is the man. I see him all
I love
the
him
fucking
so
time.
much.
I see him all the
But
time.
if he doesn't get out of here with these stupid ass waves,
He's trying to get the waves, bro. I think you tried to get the
I
waves.
tried
at
for
one
no,
point.
no, you're right. I did, but it was cool back then. Joey Boy, you didn't have to blow me up like that.
Nah, because we're fun. Nah, you gotta say it, man. So we all real on here.
I tried it back. In
I've
like
dyed my hair
2005.
blonde. I'll say my shit. I did the Backstreet Boy look.
Ooh.
That was even worse.
I remember that.
See?
The tips.
Yes.
The tips with the side.
Yo. Oh yeah, I had the size and everything. Everything. Why do you think I'm bald? Why do you think I'm bald? My mom fucked up. Shout out to mom. Recipes to my mom. But she fucked up my hair. She bleached that shit twice, and I guess she left it on a little too long. Cause my hair got mad thin just on the top, and it just makes sense. Cause I don't go bald. It's just thin.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't look the best.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was all because of that. It was all because of the fucking Backstreet Boys.
Bro, I remember. I'm gonna have a little honest moment. I remember back in the day when like everybody had the what's it called, the curly hair with the back like joint going back like that Georgie had it. Everybody.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I really want that. Like I was like, and like my hair just doesn't grow like that. Like I have like nappy hair, so like it's like not all smooth and beautiful. I was like looking in the store like trying to get all these gels to put in my hair.
You have to do.
Never
I even
happened.
wanted that. I wanted Jerry curls. I was really mad I couldn't get Jerry curls in my life. I wanted Jerry curls. Because yo, we had a friend. Shout out to Georgie. Georgie pulled off Jerry curls so fucking well.
Georgie had the coolest hair. Like, it might be weird to say, but Georgie had the coolest hair.
No.
I'm like, man, I wish my hair was like that. Yeah. And I had like my shit just went like here, and then like if I didn't comb it, like my fro would be like this, and like one side was in, and I didn't know how to pick my afro. Like, I'm living with a white mom. She ain't never deal with this before. Like, and then like I tried to get braids one day. Do you remember that in like 7th grade? I had cornrows for 2 days.
2 days. I remember those 2 days.
Yeah, it was over. That was over.
Yeah.
that was my time in the sun.
Yo, Chris Sladky said your brother definitely grew up though. Way taller than me now.
Oh my god, yeah. He's I think he's taller than me. But he's like every time I see him he shoots up like another 6 inches. He has like the joint here, like with the little patch of hair, and it just like, dude, stop growing up, man. Like, it's just crazy because like for me, I remember like I was looking at old pictures of him, like he's 10 years younger than me, so he's about to be 20, and like I remember him as a baby. Like we used to have beds right next to each other, you know, and like we would sleep in the same room, and like my mom was just saying that she's like, you guys were in like we were in a room smaller than this. Yeah. And like we had 2 beds in it with 1 TV, and like we slept there for years. And like now I'm like, man, he's like sleeping in this room by himself, and I'm like, how did we get 2 beds in this motherfucker?
Lived it up, yo. That's how you gotta do.
It's so crazy. Like I feel like time is going so fast.
Fast, and we are really old. Cause like,
no, don't say that.
We are. Cause but it's good though to be old. It's good to be old. But yo, like it literally feels like yesterday when we were just in the car, me, you, my mom.
Yeah.
Dropping them off to fucking Little Tykes.
Oh my gosh, yes, I remember that. So when I used to have, I used to pick them up from Little Tykes. If you guys didn't drive me, my mom would be working until like my mom used to work until like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night to like you know make sure everything was good in our house. So like I would have to go pick up my brother from Little Tykes, and Little Tykes is over by the middle school, and like we live in Derice. So like I would take a shopping cart there. And then I would put him in the shopping cart. Yes. And then I would be running with the shopping cart. And like people would see me and they're like, you probably should run across the street in a shopping cart with a kid in it. And I was like 10-year-old me is like, for fine. You know? Thank God.
But it works though.
I might have dropped him a couple times, but he's all right. He's good.
It works, man. It works, man. You gotta do what you gotta do out here. Someone said, "What's the topic?" We about to get to the top, man. We just kicking it, man.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
No. I was just saying. One person asked. Everyone else is laughing, but one person asked what the topic was. We're gonna get to that in a second. Me and Chris just kicking it, man. Yo, me and Chris are so close. Like, there's some people in life that there's very, very few people in life, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think I would ever not see every day. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all ever have that? Anyone have that? Like, literally you and Pedro and, like, maybe 1 or 2 other people.
Mikey. I feel like Mikey, too.
Mikey, yeah. But I will say, you and Pedro, like, I would have never thought that I wouldn't see you guys every day.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like,
it's just weird. And it took me a long time to get that. Because I would get upset. Yeah. Like, yo, where the fuck's Chris? Fuck UFC Hoboken. Up like the fuck they do. Like, I don't give a fuck. I say it. Yeah. So it took me a while to be like, okay.
You get like a text from the FBI. So you're trying
to my bad. It's all just jokes. But like y'all two really like kind of taught. Like, I guess it's a big part of like growth and shit. Mm-hmm. I was like really like, damn, like wow, like just not used to that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I would get to so many points in my life like, where I'm just not used to not seeing them every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After going for so long. So I'll just say for me, that was a big part of my fucking growth. And I still be bugging. I still be like, oh, where the fuck is Chris? So
I'm here, man. I'm here.
All right, good shit. He's here now, right? Right. But nah, you've been out keeping busy, man. You fucking were in the military. We were just talking about that. You were for 9 years.
9 years, yeah. 9 years in the National Guard. So I wasn't in Big Army, but I was in the National Guard for 9 years.
It still counts.
You know, so it's 9 years, and then I've been a trainer for the past 10, I think. And then fighting for the past 8. It took about 10. And it took about a 5-year break in between. And
Jesus, man.
Might make an announcement later on.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm hype. Yo, first Mike Tyson, now Chris. All right, let's get into a topic before I get really hype.
before-
Let's get really hype. And we're going to get into that later. I want to know what you think about the Mike Tyson. Who's going? Well, obviously Mike Tyson's going to.
Yes, of course.
Right. Okay.
There's no way. I
I just want to know like how soon. I think we should all make bets.
Yeah.
I think we all are going to know that Mike Tyson's going to win.
Oh, yeah.
I just think we all should now do bets on how long.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I agree.
5 seconds.
I think. I don't know if you want to do this topic now, but I think,
It's going to be short. Fuck it. We might as well.
The thing is with Mike Tyson is like Mike Tyson's like a killer. Like you have like in the fight world, you have people that like are there and they just hit a switch. They're not thinking. I don't want to say they're not thinking, but they are there to destroy you. Yeah. You know, and Roy Jones is, I think, one of the best boxers ever. He's probably one of my favorites to watch. But the reason Roy Jones was so good was because he was so athletically gifted. And as you get older, your athleticism, like even now at 30 years old, I used to be extremely athletic at like 21, 22. And I am nowhere near as athletic. And I had to change my entire jiu-jitsu and MMA game because of that. So like at, what is he, 42, 43? Something like that. He's above 40. Yeah. So like at about 36, your body stops producing testosterone at the same amount. That's why a lot of times you see people like fighters, MMA boxers. If you ever look at their age, usually at 36, like people never know when to stop, and it's hard to tell a fighter like you can't do this anymore. But at 36, you usually see a serious drop in their athletic capabilities. So people that like Roy Jones, who his timing was amazing, his athleticism was amazing, and he is just probably the most freakish athlete you'll ever meet. He used to play full basketball games, like full court basketball games the mornings of his fight.
Jesus.
You know, so he's just a freak of nature athletically. So if you go to Mike Tyson, I think is technically, both of them, let me not confuse that. Both of them I think are technically best in the world. But Mike Tyson is technically sound, but he's also extremely powerful. Like he would just knock people out. And that's one of the things as a fighter that doesn't really leave you. You know, like your explosive, like fast twitch knockout like muscles, and being able to harm someone in that way. And just also the mentality of Mike Tyson. He would just go in there. He's like, you've seen the interview of him. He's like, no, he would be like, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah. Like you don't want to box that
he's
guy.
A sick. I've been watching his podcast. He's a really good podcast. Yeah, he has a podcast.
I'm gonna get that on. I'm gonna play that on the
bro. He's really good.
After I play therapy without a degree.
Hey, I like his style. Nah, he's really like smart. And listening to him, he's even said like, he's like, yo, I'd be afraid of myself.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I'm afraid that I just kill a motherfucker.
Yeah. I think the difference is though, when you put somebody in a ring or in a cage, there's a different switch that happens. Like everybody has it. Like the same way, like me being here talking to you, like I'm a different person in the cage. Probably nowhere near the level of Mike Tyson. Like, I think Mike Tyson, if you don't pull Mike Tyson off of a person, he will kill them. Like that's honestly the way I think his mentality. And I have friends like that too, who like I train with and stuff. Not that they would do that in training, but like one of my training partners the other day, he was telling me he's like I'm there to cause damage to you until the referee pulls him off. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. I don't want to break somebody's face, you know.
I mean,
Mike Tyson does though.
Yeah,
Mike Tyson,
he's
and
ready to
capitalize on that point. Mike Tyson's gonna knock him out in the third. And somebody's
third?
gonna be in the third. I got him in the third because I think it's gonna be a feeling out process for him in the first. You ever see Rocky when Apollo dies?
Yeah.
And he's like, it's an exhibition. That's what it's gonna be like. Like for Roy Jones's corner, they're like, it's an exhibition.
We'll see, man. I hope it goes. It's just because I don't want it to be a 5-second fight.
Yeah.
Like that will suck.
No, it's not gonna go that. It's not gonna be that quick. Because I think like,
you know what I'm talking, like something like, I hope it's not like first round.
No, I doubt it. I think Mike Tyson's gonna need some time to like be. He hasn't been in the ring in what, 20 years?
Do you think that he would take a bag to make it go long, or a little long, like half, like you know, like you said, third, fourth round? Do you think he would accept a bag if someone said, you know what, because you know he's probably got a couple fights in him.
Yeah.
So, and the money he's gonna start getting from this shit is nuts. He might start getting Mayweather money.
No, he's not getting Mayweather.
Well, not.
He's not getting Mayweather money.
But
you know how
get,
much Mayweather makes?
But he's going to get a shitload.
He's going to get, he would definitely get paid. Everybody wants to see that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So you think like, are they going to try to build him into a couple fights? And if they are, you think they're trying to tell him like, you know, let's get this to 3 or 4?
But you know what? I'm going to go back to my first point. I don't think Mike Tyson's capable of that.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Like, I think it's I forgot what movie it was. Was it Pulp Fiction? Another movie reference. But in the beginning, the dude like is supposed to throw the fight or like whatever, and he just can't help it. He just knocks him out. And I think that's Mike Tyson. Like he's just
he might agree upon it, and then it just doesn't.
Yeah, he's just like I don't know. I don't think he's capable of that.
We'll see. Shout out to Mike Tyson.
Shout out to Mike Tyson.
Shout out to Mike Tyson.
How about the pod real quick?
Yeah, how about the pod, man? I have some really, really dope questions for you. And where the fuck is Zain, man? Yo, Zain is
standing us
he
up.
is slipping. All right. Also, the topic that we're gonna get it because it's actually his topic. The one he sent in was on forgiveness. So he said topic on forgiveness, basically couple different questions. Would you date someone who's cheated? Become friends again with someone who's cheated, with your ex or significant other, or someone who stole from you. So, would you date someone who's cheated? I kind of want to know some answers from the audience too. Would y'all? Would you forgive someone who cheated on you? An ex?
Well, I wouldn't per se say I forgive them because again, we spoke about this off cameras. I'm hella fucking.
I'm petty as
get
fuck.
mine. I'm gonna make sure you know how I felt.
Yeah.
And then when I know you felt that way, I'm like, okay, that's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
No comment or no? You're not going to forgive?
No
Fuck
forgiveness. I think it's dependent. You know, like it's dependent on the situation. I don't know. I don't know if I would be able to. I don't know if it's not necessarily for me. It's not a forgiveness thing. It's a trust thing. So like, if I don't feel like I can trust you anymore, then I can't be with you. If that makes sense. Like, you know, like I can forgive people a lot easier now. Like nowadays, like, cause it's like, for me, it's like, I can't like hold on to that stuff because like, it just like keeps weighing me down. Cause I'll be I'm like obsessive with things like that. Like I'll be thinking about it all the time. And it's just like, I don't have time for that. Like, you know, like
To be sitting there.
yeah. Cause like I'll just brew it. I'm like, this motherfucker like to cheated on me with X, Y, and Z. Yeah. I would forgive. I don't know if I could be with the person anymore though.
So you said you've gotten better with that type of stuff?
Yeah, well, just all around, not necessarily with forgiveness per se, but like with just all around like mental awareness. Like I meditate now, and like I try to be more mindful. My girlfriend got me into it. Like she's like, man, you need to shout out to Well-Made Nutrition. She's like, you know, man, you got a lot of stuff like inside that you need to like work through. And I'm like, and like, you know, like as egotistical males, we're like, no, I don't. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm fine. And like, we started like just talking and like, just like letting things out. And I remember you actually posted this. You posted the guy drowning with the high five. It was like male depression. And it was like, what did he say? Man up or something like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like as guys, we're just not able to like it's like really uncomfortable to be there because it feels like so vulnerable, like to like actually say what you feel and be like, all right, I didn't really like that. Or like, instead of just like, all right, whatever, fuck it, I don't care. I'm man. Give me a beer.
yeah. That process, that middle ground is tough because you get sounded like society kind of teaches you to like dismiss a lot of things.
Yeah.
And just to kind of get over certain things. You know what I'm saying? And certain shit, I think at least how a lot of us were raised. You know, certain things you didn't like. We didn't get taught those things.
Yeah. I mean, we're both in really similar situations, like with like father figures. You know,
yeah.
Like, I feel like there was a lot of things that like I was harboring like real anger to my dad. Like this is getting deep now.
No, it's
but like good. Where like I didn't let that go, and like it doesn't necessarily matter about if I like want to be in that relationship, but it's just like, you know, it's all good, like whatever, you know. And I think it's the same kind of concept with that. Like if someone cheated on you, you don't necessarily have to be with them. Like I don't know if I would be with them anymore. I don't think I would, but I think I would try my best. I haven't been in the situation, so like, I would try my best to forgive them, you know, and just like, it's cool, like whatever, like we're not together anymore, you do you.
I think that's a really good point because you could forgive someone, but that don't mean you have to continue being with them.
Yeah.
And if you don't continue being with them, it doesn't mean that you don't forgive them.
Yeah, exactly.
That just means that you won't be able to look at them the same.
And even like,
or just you won't feel the same for a while.
Yeah. and even like communicating with it. You don't have to communicate with the person anymore. Like I cannot talk to you for the rest of my life, and like we're good. Like I'm not mad or anything. Like we're good. Like I don't care about it anymore. You know. And I think it obviously takes time to get to that point. Like I'd be really angry at first.
Of course.
But then when you move on, you're like you think like, you know, I think about like ex-girlfriends that I've had that haven't been the best people in the world. And I'm like, I don't have any anger towards them. I'm like, oh, I hope you do good in life. You know?
You know what I think it comes down to too is once you start looking at that, like one big quote that I live by is don't judge someone because they sin differently than you do.
Yes.
It's a big quote that I live by. And don't get me wrong. It'd be tough. It'd be tough to go by the shit that you believe in. Sometimes I catch myself. Sometimes I'm like, oh, wait, Joe. You're kind of judging them because they sin differently than you do. But for the most part, that's how I live. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like at the end of the day, they did what they did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you fucked up in different ways of all of our lives. We all do. So it's like, you know, you should be able to forgive them. But what you do with the relationship afterwards, that, you know, depends. Like for me, it really, like you said, it all depends. It's all very situational. I mean, I've always thought about it because, you know, it's a topic that always comes up in different things. If it was one of those, oh, they cheated on me because they were bored or whatnot. Not like people do, like, you know what I mean? Or like whatever. I didn't do the dishes that week. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dishes, so cheated.
Yo, you never know out here, yo. You never like. You right? I'm telling you, you never know.
It's like, oh, you didn't load that dishwasher, huh? You didn't take the garbage out? All right, I'll be right back.
Oh, you didn't do the dishes this week? Okay. Yo, let me make a dig appointment.
Oh, shit. Word. Like, yo, you just never know out here, though. What I'm saying. But so those, I don't forgive because it's like, okay, you could have talked to me about the situation, about the dishes, but about whatever it was. What I always question myself, though, is about the, ooh, I was drunk, those type of things. Those are like, because I'm both sided on. I'm on the one side of when you're drunk, to a point, depending on how drunk you get, you don't really know what you're doing. Yeah. But then I'm also on the side of, yo, I've been drunk and I've known what I did.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. Like in the sense of like defending. Like defending, like if you're
defending
drunk,
it with drunk and
if you're drunk and you cheat on me, you cheated on me, you know, because I've never been I've never been so drunk in my life that I wanted to cheat on my girlfriend, you know.
Well, I was at one time so drunk in my life when I went to Colorado a long time ago, as you probably remember. Yeah, I blacked out. Yeah, and I don't know what I did. So I always like put myself in one of those situations. Okay. Yeah,
that's a little bit different.
What if I just woke up in a bed with a chick? Yeah. And it's like one of those, and it's like something if that kind of
some hangover stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean, yo, when I went over there. I told the story on the pod before. I literally blacked the fuck out. We drank tequila, and we never drank tequila and so any of that growing up. That just did something completely different to me.
Went Jose Cuervo crazy.
yo, blacked out. Don't remember the rest of the night. Yeah. Any other time, even when we were talking about earlier, all those crazy times as kids, I remember all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember all of it. Yeah. So it's like, that's when it kind of gets into the whole, like if the girl hits you with that, oh, I was drunk or, you know, but at the same time too, though, I don't even really associate myself with those type of people. Yeah. Who get maybe to that extent.
That's the next thing I was going to say. Like, it's just like with those two things, like if you're with somebody that is like, I know it's a really silly thing to say, but like somebody that's like saying like, all right, well, you did this, I'm going to go cheat on you. Like, do you want to be with that person? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if your relationship's so fragile that you're about to leave the person because they made a mistake or did something that you didn't like, I think that you need to get out of that relationship. Yeah. And with the drunk thing, like I don't do that myself. Like I don't drink to that extent. So I can't imagine like being okay with my girlfriend. Like I don't want to say okay, my girlfriend can do whatever she wants, but I don't know if I would be in a relationship with somebody
if she was like
blackout drunk all the time.
Oh shit!
Oh, there he is. What's going on? Can we get the T on the show on the
camera? There he is. He will.
The dopest shirt I've ever seen.
You got when you sit, I'll let you know how far to come in. There we fucking go. We got Zain. Sponsored by.
Oh no, we can't do that.
Yeah, fuck it.
Sponsored by Golden Road Pineapple Cart.
There we go. We got Zain in the motherfucking building
and beer lunch boxes.
Oh,
there we
look at
go,
that good
with the
catch.
Yeah, so like,
So hold on, Zain,
You better not open it right now. Sorry.
Oh, definitely not.
Tap it on the side.
come in a little bit. Zain, come in a little bit more.
You.
Little Mo.
Oh,
I got COVID. I just got tested last week. I got tested 2 days ago.
So you good? You
Just to
good?
be clear,
more reason to get
just to be
close.
clear, I got tested 2 days ago, COVID free.
All right, right there. You are.
48 hours. I know that. Oh man.
You are good.
Yes.
Where you been all day?
You see my Instagram?
No.
I was installing the LED light. I got a Z.
Ooh.
Oh shit, you got it.
Wait, at your house?
Yeah.
Doing cosmetic shit. That's why he was like, he's like, I'm gonna do some home decor today.
No, that's what he
I got
loves.
you.
He loves to do that for fun.
This is what I just installed.
Oh, that's dope. That is dope. I love
Oh yeah.
Oh
over
yeah.
TV.
All right, so it's
that.
worth
Yeah,
it. It's worth it.
yeah. I'm not mad.
Yeah,
at that. I'm not mad that he's.
You could be late. For that. You could be late. You could be late for that.
That
That's
shit was dope.
and he's never late. So it's
No, that's dope. I love that.
oh man. So we've just been talking mad stupid shit.
Yeah.
what y'all talking about?
Well, we were just talking about a bunch of Lodi growing up shit. Like
Ah, word.
And then-
And how you left the hair baldy?
No, I didn't do it on purpose. Now, everybody's like, "Oh, you got the baldy." Like, no, I didn't choose this.
Nah, it chose
The baldy chose you.
Fuck around, look like George Jefferson if I don't like. Dude.
the baldy chose me.
Bro, I remember the baldy chose me. Yeah. So I remember I was in the military, and like I feel like every person that's going bald like is hangs on a little bit too long, you know. And I remember like I was in the time that I decided I was at AT for like we were in the woods for like a month, and one of my boys looked at me and he's like, dude, it's like, man, you let the top go back, huh? And I'm like.
The LeBron.
I was like, yo, I'm trying to like smooth it over. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. I'm good, bro. And then I got in the military. I grew a beard, and I was like, it's over. Like
That was it.
that's
All you
all I
need to do
need.
is shave
I
it.
needed some kind of hair. I couldn't just be baldy, like looking like I'm a big ass baby.
All right,
Like,
but so and you know what's funny? We were talking about hair before. We were saying like,
Yeah,
oh, we
word.
both wanted the Jerry curls. We had
I wanted the like back
That
when
would've
we were in
been
high
hilarious.
school, like when they had the like all the cool guys had the little
slick
little
back with
joint.
the bun.
Slick
with the,
back with
Yeah,
the bun?
yeah, with the bun, and then they had that. I'm like, man,
That
I
would have
wish
been
I
a different Chris.
With
I've been hipster
what's
Chris.
yeah, we're no. With the jeans. Remember the jeans that had the lines across it with the little Velcro?
Yeah,
What
the
are those called?
Grabbar jeans.
Yeah, whatever those are.
Those
called.
are
With
dope.
a pair of
Those are
the
my
Those
big
are the
ass
gothic
ones.
jeans.
Nah.
I feel like they were the gangster jeans. Like I had
They had
one
a different
pair.
color. Nah,
Yeah.
we had them.
the
I had
Yellow?
one pair. No, I had two pairs. Two pairs.
They have a
Yeah,
yellow
they
too.
would have a yellow stripe.
Oh,
I had
They were called Grabbar.
I had the black ones. I don't know where I got them from. I think my mom got them from 4 Mom Mills.
I don't know, yo. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
used to wear them shits all the time, thinking I was the coolest kid in the world.
They were fly.
With my pink shirt.
Yo, I was so fly. I had my blue one. Yo, I had the blue
Yes,
ones.
I remember
You
those.
the
I remember those.
Yo, what we also at the same time too. Though, and Chris would wear my shit, and I was always way bigger than Chris. And I'm like, Chris, some of that shit just not.
Oh
fit me.
yeah, always
yeah,
Chris
yeah.
like wear the baggies.
Yeah, but I mean, like it was
That's
like,
how it was.
It was
That was the style.
XL. Yeah, I was about to say. I'm like, yo, Joe, let me wear this real quick.
Nah,
Like, it was
my mom straight up told you could grow into it. Like every month. Oh, XL, you could grow into it.
You'll be alright.
You be alright.
And you're like a size small.
Size 12 in shoes.
remember-
Nah, you grow into it.
I remember when I was young, like my mom used to take me like to Kmart when I was a kid. And people used to make fun
Kmart
of-
existed.
Yeah, back in the day when Kmart existed, and I was like, "Mom, man, I gotta get the FUBU, man. I can't be wearing this. I gotta get the FUBU."
Yes.
joint." I remember,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
like,
Yeah,
and, like
we
I
had
was
the
like, we were like 5th grade, and I remember, you remember Donald,
Yeah,
the rapper,
of course.
Yeah.
he used to make fun of me all the time.
That was like middle school days.
No, I'm in elementary school.
Oh,
In
yeah, that's
middle
right.
school.
That's right. Yeah, I
He
remember
used to
that.
make fun of me, and I'm like, man, I want to go get some FUBU. I can't be walking around with Kmart shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
that's when
for
they were
real.
making fun of New Balance too. Remember
Yes.
that? Or
Yeah.
Skechers. Get you
Yes.
some Skechers. That's
Yeah,
a wrap
or
for you.
Remember the K-Swisses with the 4 stripes?
K-Swiss.
The K-Swiss, I had those.
Hey, man.
I had those.
Those are dope though.
Yo, I used to get made fun of like crazy. So I was like, so yeah, y'all remember. So yo, I used to make sure my clothes were on point. Like, all right, y'all gonna make fun of me, but I'm gonna make sure I'm lit. I made sure I had everything.
Joe was at Against All Odds every weekend.
Every
weekend. Every
literally.
weekend. And I'm just sitting there like on the corner like, man, my mom won't let me shop here. Like,
Nah,
Yo,
you get
why
whatever
I
you
got-
get.
Yeah, you go to 4 Mom Mills. You
Four
go to
Mills. or Burlington Factory.
Yes, man. Like I'm sitting here, like you're like searching for sizes. I'm like, yo, this shirt is so dope. It's a 3XL. I'm getting it. I don't care. I'm like 125 pounds, like soaking wet.
What age was that? Shit, that's pretty heavy. I didn't hit that until like high school.
No, you're right. I don't even know.
Yo,
I know I was little as hell and skinny.
we used to all share clothes too. Like
Yes.
I've always told our listeners, like, yo, the way we, you know, what I kind of realized recently. You know how we kind of grew up.
Yeah.
I think we kind of grew up like a bunch of like foster kids.
Yes.
That's what it sounded like every time you tell me the story.
I no, right? Like,
Yeah.
don't know if you think
I
about it.
agree.
Now, I think we were one.
like the
big-
One
V's was
big
like
family.
a foster
Yeah.
home.
It was a foster Reese Park, and we were all like miscreant kids that nobody could control.
That sounded like a sitcom.
No, we had a
you could
sitcom.
make a show about Therese Park.
Yeah, of how it was.
That sounds like a show.
We were talking about before.
With Johnny, remember when they took us to the meeting and Johnny was the ringleader?
Yeah.
Now it sounds like Ed and Eddie at this
Oh no, we was gonna arrest it.
No, we did. Yo, we had some wild times, man. I walk around that fucking place now because now I live right back by there again. Without saying my address. But
drive around.
Mikey's house coming by.
yeah, now we're getting closer and closer. But I drive around there all the time and I walk my dog
Right?
through there. Yeah, right? Can't wait. Now I really can't get famous.
Is that Princess? Yup, that's Joe. We got him.
They're gonna know.
got 'em.
But I walk by there all the time and I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, yo, how the hell, like, there's no kids out.
Yeah.
Hold on, Paloma, can you do me a favor, please? Can you please pass me that charger? Thank you very much.
Again, so sorry, guys.
It's all good. It's all good. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Sweet.
But yeah, hold on. Let me plug this baby in somewhere. This short ass.
Don't have my doobie
You didn't get it yet?
No, I didn't get it.
Fresh from the salon, so.
I saw. I wasn't questioning. I figured, you had like a special thing going on. It's bacon,
Got the doobie, you know?
the doobie, you know.
Fresh. Tomorrow, I'm looking fresh.
Oh, tomorrow? What you doing tomorrow?
Walk.
Oh, you looking fly for the walk?
Yeah, I'm not gonna walk a lot. I paid $40 fucking.
He's like, this is gonna be lit. This is gonna be a lit walk.
I'm gonna walk around, take some pictures.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bring my camera.
There we go.
Walking. That's like little weights.
Like
like
in high school when the guidance counselors used to walk around the middle.
Oh yeah,
With the
yeah.
weights.
I was like, what
Every
y'all
lunchtime.
doing?
What you think that's doing?
What you doing? I be forgetting. Y'all remember y'all counselors like names?
Nope, none of them. No,
I had Miss Wurlitz. That was my senior year. That's all I remember.
I remember. I forgot what my guidance counselor's name is, but I remember him telling me to be realistic. I'm like, yeah, I want to go to college. He's like, you need to be realistic, son.
Shit.
I was like,
That's so fucked up.
he told me to go to community college. I was like, damn, bro.
Oh man.
I was like, that's how we doing it? Like,
Well, you know what's funny? I have a whole thing about that, but we ain't getting into that. That's a whole other episode.
That's so fucked up.
Word.
God.
Like, yeah, I see what you want, but you know, I got some realistic options for you. Like the best community college on the block.
And they hype Bergen Community up. Like,
Word.
they're like, this is the best community college in the
But was it
United
not
States.
though?
It was dope. I went there.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
End of the story. I didn't go to Montclair. I went to Bergen.
I went to Montclair after. It wasn't as lit as Bergen. It was not as lit.
I felt like Bergen was like
That shit was fun.
It was the entire high school went there.
It's an
Like-
extension of high school.
Yeah,
Word.
it was like I was looking around. I was like,
But with
"Hi,
grown
everyone."
grown adults.
Yeah, no, there's no teachers telling us what to do and stuff. It's like, oh, you mean I can use my cell phone in the hallway?
You mean I don't have to do the homework?
Yeah, I learned that real quick the first year of college.
Fair. Oh, you didn't do it? Okay.
Nope.
So
Fail,
I'm paying to fail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I have to ask to go to the bathroom?
No, you can just leave. Why are you raising your hand? That was a game changer. I would always raise my hand, like, can I go to the bathroom?
Yes.
And they were like, what are you doing? Welcome to college.
No, I had one professor. You were like, you can, like, the time the class started,
Oh, a time Nazi.
he gave you like 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes,
Oh,
you
yeah.
lock that door.
Yep.
Oh,
I hated that.
damn.
And then you would feel so disrespected. Like I wanted to I was like, I wanted to yell and stuff. This is going back to before I found meditation.
Before you found meditation.
And I'm like, first of all, I'm not the most intimidating person in the world. Like, if you look at me, you're like, come on, bro. Like, he's like 65 years old. He's probably like, I could probably take him. I was also like 100, again, 50 pounds at the time. But like, I'm shaking the door. I'm like, I'm in. And he's like, I'm like,
That's what.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, and like, they would just sit, the whole class would be looking at you like, you stupid motherfucker. You late.
With the professor, I was walking towards class. I had high heel boots.
Mm-hmm.
So he heard him?
I heard him starting to talk. I was like, oh shit, I hear. The first one we see, I was like, hey. He's like, oh, you got lucky. I was like, so what are we learning today?
What's on the agenda?
I had so much fun at Bergen.
That's what I'm saying.
burgers.
I used to go to people's classes.
Oh, no, I didn't do all that.
No, but I had a class going on, or I'd just leave and I'd be gone for like 45 minutes, and then they're like, "Where have you been?" I was like, "I was at the bathroom." He was like, "Oh, well, you've been at the bathroom a lot. You better get that checked out." Yeah, I should. Meanwhile, I'm walking the girls to classes and whatnot, going to the cafeteria. No, I was having fun. It was dope.
Better than me.
I still passed my class though.
Shout out to the Bergen days. But right before you did come in, we were into your topic a little bit.
Which one is that?
About yeah, we just
We were
kicking
like
it.
really deep in conversation too.
Ah, damn.
No, we were. We got pretty deep. Pause. So we're talking about
Pause.
so we're talking about forgiveness and how we both just kind of like I would say we would forgive the person. I don't mean that we could be in the relationship still.
Or you talking about if the person had
Cheated.
cheated,
We went to
but
that.
not with you, with
No,
someone
yeah.
else?
Oh, was it somebody else?
Yeah, it was someone like they told you
that's a
that.
whole different subject.
That's what I said.
Oh,
No, you
nah,
read
nah,
it wrong. Nah, you
I
read it wrong.
You wrote. Fuck out of
I
here.
know what I wrote.
Fuck out of here.
I think
No, that's what I was talking about. I was saying like if a
Yeah.
girl had cheated or a guy would cheat or whatever it may be, and then they told you about it, do you forgive
You
them
didn't
for
write
what
all
they
that.
did?
You didn't write all that.
That's what I did. I did.
You wrote
read it.
multiple bullet points. That was not none of them.
That was
All right,
definitely.
so that's a
what-
new one. Fuck it.
yeah, that's a new question. That's a completely different question.
Yeah, that was what it was.
I think it's dependent because like you can't look. I feel like everybody looks at relationships like in a linear line, like they're all the same. Like you could have been in like a relationship where it was just like, dude, like I've been in relationships in my life where I was like, I don't really care about you, and like I don't mean that in like like you know like when you're with somebody, you're like you don't have that click,
Yeah.
you know, like you don't have that connection with them, and I didn't cheat
Tell
on
me
them,
about
but I can understand like if you were in that kind of relationship, I personally think you should just get out of the relationship. But sometimes you might find yourself stuck in it, and then that might be like an outlet or something like that. So I think it's situational. But if somebody has like a track record of them cheating and cheating and cheating and cheating, I don't know if I.
What
can
if
do
they
that.
told you they cheated like 3 times?
I'm like, yo,
I mean,
you
what's the
gotta get your-
threshold for like I'm gonna give you a pass for cheating? Let's talk
I
about
don't know.
that.
First of all, I don't even know if I want to have
Like,
that
one is too
conversation.
many.
I don't even know if I want to have that conversation with my girl. Like,
Right?
But like, if I'm dating someone, like, and they came out, like, why would you have that conversation? Why would somebody be like, you know what? I think I'm going to tell you this today. But I cheated on like 4 boyfriends. Like,
Not you, though.
But that changes
I won't do that.
everything.
Yeah, that does change how but again, that goes back to like what I was saying before. Like, if I don't feel like I can trust you, I can't be with you.
What if the new leaf is with you? Like that's
But so
You're the new leaf.
you're the new leaf.
you turned over a new leaf. It took you 5 tries, but you turned over.
But
a
hold
new
on, I
leaf.
don't think that conversation ever comes up.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't-
But
it
then
never
you-
does.
I've never had a girl tell me,
Yeah, like,
so you know,
who's saying
I'm a
that?
cheater.
No. If you ask them what happened,
And I'm not that
in the
great at picking them.
relationship,
Nobody's gonna say that.
No.
I don't think anybody's really gonna be like, "Hey, you know what?"
They take that shit to the grave.
yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
They
yeah.
take that to the grave.
If I cheated on somebody, I'm not telling my next girlfriend.
You know why? Because you know they're not gonna forgive you. That's why.
probably why. I'm just over here bro, we were talking about meditation. We're talking about being enlightened and stuff, and like
Yo.
you're coming like, nah, you just the same.
Yo, we got to make a skit. We got to make a dating skit and have someone give all the real answers.
And they're just like, I'm sorry, how many? Wait, why did? Oh shit, that changes everything. Like
So,
you
like,
had the ring in your
you ever
pocket
see-
and everything.
You ever see that SpongeBob movie? He's like, I'm gonna head out.
Oh yeah, that's that moment. All right, I'm gonna head out.
the girl being mad honest.
She's over here being vulnerable, and you're like,
You know what? This is the face. That's
like,
the
yo,
Will face.
you want
That's what
pizza?
you're gonna give.
I'm gonna get-
You're gonna look at her like Will like this.
Oh my god. Yo, I felt so bad
Your
seeing
whole
that.
soul. I felt that.
What was it? Entanglement, right?
Yeah, entanglement. That's exactly an example right
Nah, you're
there.
not having any entanglement.
We talked about that topic for like 9 episodes. It was amazing.
I know.
Yeah, and that's one of the examples. But like, if they confront you and they say that, that's the look that you're gonna give them. Be like,
Yeah.
how do you let that person come in, and how do you forgive them? Me personally, that's tough.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
also
know
don't
about
think
that.
that conversation happens on a first date.
It doesn't.
You know,
now,
like, that happens-
Well, it doesn't happen at all.
Yeah, first, like I'm in this hypothetical world where people are telling each other that they cheated on their previous boyfriend or girlfriends. I don't think they're like, hey, you know what? I know we ordered like dinner and the pasta's on its way, but just to let you know, like I cheated on 3 out of my 4 boyfriends or girlfriends. Like,
And then what makes me different?
And you know what?
Pending.
You have nice eyes, so I'm gonna choose you. That was the reason I cheated.
Like
Because
you,
no,
I'm
you
done.
did the dishes.
You
That's
did the
why.
dishes.
You did
That
the
changed
dishes, so
everything.
that'll change everything.
You saved yourself because I was about to hit that number.
I was about
Mom
to
too. Yeah, I'm giving out all these tips for these people. They were like,
You're a dick.
wait, what's that? What's that?
Mama with 2 M's.
Oh, Mama 2 M's. Oh,
That's a good
shit,
one.
that changed everything.
That's a good one.
Yeah, mommy, mommy.
Or John knew.
Mommy and mom.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yo, man.
There's someone listening right now. Like, God damn, that was a great one.
Someone writing tips down.
Mommy, like, how many moms this nigga got?
It's my mom's cell.
She
my
got
mom's
different
house.
home, you know,
Yeah.
her work phone, you know.
Yeah.
She travels a lot, you know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
I used to hit him with the cousin.
The cousin.
Be like, yo,
Yo,
cuz
Jordan, that
whoever.
cousins.
That's smart. Yeah, no, because he has a tribe. He has a tribe of cousins. Like he's coming and be like, "Oh, this is my cousin." I'm like, "How many motherfuckers are there?"
They really are.
Like it's like I met a new person every couple months for 10 years. Like I'm like, where are they coming from?
Yeah.
That's a good
Like,
question.
is there like a factory? Just Fugarino factory?
Bugaritos is going.
Yo, and I'll tell you one thing. I remember one time, I literally I made a chick, you know, I made the cousin, and then I forgot which one was which.
Oh,
I
shit. That's a podcast. Bang, 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 bang.
I'm so trash.
Girl, you about to get this emoji.
No, that's when you get to the point you just don't text them.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. You can't. No, you
Until
can't.
you get that fucked up text back, like, like, yo, are we about that life? Whoa! Delete. Delete.
Oh my god.
Nah, that's when you gotta just
That
wait.
took a hard turn. That took a hard
Plot
turn.
twist. Wait, what?
That's when you just gotta wait for the group chat with the family, and then zip through the numbers and be like, oh, okay.
That one. But that's a lot of numbers to go through.
Yeah, it's
It's
work.
like, wait a minute, hold on. I remember. Oh yeah, okay, that works.
Nah, but those days are done. Those days are done.
One of my friends
single.
in the military, like I'm not gonna put his name out there, but like he, like I talk, no, I'm not
Code
doing that.
name,
I'm not doing that.
Falcon
but like
1.
he's telling me like all these stories about how I'm like, bro, like I'll be honest, man, like not that I ever want to cheat, but like I don't have the energy for that shit. Yeah,
a
like
lot
you
of
gotta
energy.
do so much to cheat on someone. Like
That's
I can't
another
even
job.
lie. Yeah, it's a.
Jody. That's
Huh?
his name, Jody.
Oh, I'm not. I'm definitely not a Jody. But like I'm saying, like you.
I could barely
what's it
keep
called?
up with one girl.
Exactly, like you know, like I don't know. It just doesn't even seem.
It's
appealing to me.
expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Not to
that's
say
like-
rich people cheat. I'm
That's
just
like-
saying rich people cheat.
That's why I gotta take them to just the same restaurant so you won't forget which one you took to where.
How the same
see,
restaurant?
this-
They ain't going to
got it.
Cheesecake Factory more than once.
He's so stupid. Nah,
Remember our first date?
Oh no!
nah, the listeners know Zane's
You gotta
a
get
dick.
notes. You gotta put notes in your phone or something. I guess
You gotta be cool
Write
with the
down,
waiters.
Like a whole like timeline for each person. I don't know, man. I can't. That's
It's
see,
an extra
exactly
tip.
too much work.
It's the extra tip behind the bill when you give it to him. Like, you didn't see me. Remember that? It's the first time you saw me. Remember?
Imagine the waiter be like, "Yo, what's up,
Yeah,
bro?"
yeah, exactly.
You're like, how do you know me so well?
I ain't never been here. This is the first time I've been here. I ain't never taken anybody here before.
Like, yo, you were here last week with your cousin. What are you talking?
Like, oh, cousin. I ain't never taken my cousin here before in my life.
Oh my god. It's
So meditation.
That's a
And
hard
back to
left
one.
Back to one. So, so yeah, how was the meditation?
That was a journey.
that was a left turn. No turn signal. So it's, man, I try to do it every day. Like, especially during COVID now, like, because I'm usually, like, I work as a personal trainer. So, like, I'm up at, like, 4 or 5 in the morning every day. Usually.
On Zoom?
Usually. No, not now. No. Ain't nobody waking up that early now. Ain't nobody waking up that early. But, like, my whole life, I've been up 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, then going to bed at, like, 10:30, 11 at night because I'm, like, commuting and I have clients till 10 o'clock. So, it's like, I think, like, I run around so much that it was just, like my mind was always on, like, the next thing. So, again, my girlfriend, who's... So now we're talking about like cheating on girlfriends. Who I love very much.
Chelsea, we're just kicking it. We're just kicking it, making it's for the viewers. It's for them.
It's really entertainment. That's all it was.
My girlfriend, like she's
like, damn, now you're never chilling with Joe. Like, fuck.
My girlfriend was like, yo, you should try.
Come on, don't worry, come on. He's like, God,
nah, she ain't worried. I wouldn't even be smooth enough to cheat on anyone. But so anyway, so like. She told me about it, and she was like, you should try this. And at first, like, you're just sitting there, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, looking at the ceiling and shit. And then, like, after, it's just, like, trying to be, like, in the moment, you know? And I'm not perfect at it. Like, I've been doing it for a couple months. Like, probably a year. And I'm infrequent sometimes, but I think it's probably one of the best things that I've ever done because it's just, you're just grounded in that moment and just, like, kind of going through, like, I think like the best way to describe it for me is like categorizing. Like I kind of like can separate my thoughts and just be like, all right, just chill out for a second. Like this 15 minutes is just you by yourself. You know, it doesn't matter what's happening with work, what's happening with training or what's happening here, what's happening there. Like it's just focus on yourself right now. You know, and I think everybody should try.
How do you turn it off?
Turn what off?
Everything.
It's hard
because then they say you're not supposed to.
I feel like I'm going to sleep.
Yeah. So the thing is, I use an app called Headspace.
I heard about that app.
It's so good. I love it.
Oh, yeah. That's why I didn't. Oh, I remember it, and now I remember why I don't fuck with it.
Wait, what?
The Headspace thing, because you got to pay for it. Oh, now I remember.
It's like $100 for no. It's like $60 for a year or something like that.
Oh, that's like a PlayStation membership, which clearly
you obviously have your priorities straight. I'm gonna get this Call of Duty. I don't need nothing inside. I'm good.
I'm in a meditation. I'm good. In the game.
DLC
killing.
I'm on Last of Us, and that game is murderous. Let me. Talk about meditation, but
well, I can't. I played the first one. That's
wait till you said play the second one.
Yeah, I gotta get out. But, yeah, so like,
I think we have to talk about your meditation practices.
We gotta get you on it. We gotta get
$60.
You on that. We gotta get you on the app.
Joe, you get it, and I'll just use your subscription like everybody's Netflix.
Well, maybe if they give us an ad, download Headspace right now, and you get your first month free. Use code therapy without a degree.
Ooh, there we go.
See, look at that, perfect.
Drop the plug. Drop the plug.
Now brought to you.
Use code therapy. Yeah.
Therapy without a degree. Now brought to you by Headspace.
It sounds perfect to me. It flows. It flows.
And also Golden Road.
Yes.
Golden Road.
Oh, that's what it's called. Oh, Golden Road.
Golden Road.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Rick just came in, popped up. Rick, the one we were talking about the fishing episode.
Oh man, everybody loved that one.
Yeah, just pop in the house with a fucking lunchbox just full of beer.
I really thought it was his lunch, and he just came out. He's like, "Hey, you want a beer?" I was like,
I'm on a liquid diet
of beer.
Oh man,
that was actually pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. See, look at that. But no, see, okay. You know what's funny is I've never done meditation, but I feel like I've done a step to it. Mm-hmm. I feel like I've done some very heavy self-assessment.
Yes.
And self-assessment, I feel like I've gotten close to that meditation. Yeah. And usually I do it the best when I'm driving.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's like you kind of zone out.
Is that safe?
So,
no.
I was asking for a friend.
No, but I still do. I always
you know Joe with cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
That reminds me of a story that I want to talk about on this podcast.
Oh God! Every time with cars and Joe, it's stories.
No, you don't know the half of it.
What?
No, but I got some stories.
Oh,
so many stories. Bro, I feel like when we were kids, like I know you guys' story now, but when we were kids, like every week is like, bro, could you, like my car just died. You pick me up. Or I got pulled over and like I'm getting arrested now. Or we got pulled over. I remember that one time we got pulled over and they started searching.
That's
our
what
car.
I was gonna tell him.
And you had some like weird shit that just didn't mix well together. Like I remember it was like a baby pacifier or something. And, like,
Oh yeah, because you had like the toy stuff in the
And the
back.
lingerie.
And the lingerie shit.
and baby
And you're just
stuff.
like,
And I'm sitting in the passenger seat like, officer, I don't know.
I don't even know
I
this
have
guy.
no fucking idea.
And then,
I don't know what he's into.
Joe Dahmer, let me stop.
He almost got arrested. We both of them got arrested.
You don't want to know what crazy fetishes.
oh, no. So this is the story, right?
Oh, God.
So that was when Rich was living with me for a little while, and Rich had his son, and he had all his son's toys in the back of my trunk. And then the lingerie was for a girl I was talking to, because, you know, I like to spoil my ladies a little bit and have something for them to wear for me. You know what I'm saying? So
Girl, pop the
Just-
trunk. I
you
got
just
something
can't-
for you.
You just can't put them both in the trunk. Like
I got something for you. Pop the
also-
trunk.
Also, I don't know why that cop popped your trunk though.
no, because
What
he
the
was
fuck
just he was just a dick. He made us go on the fucking curb,
Yes,
take
I'm
our
like, bro,
fucking
like-
boots off.
I'm like, what do
Your
you
boots
think I'm
off.
doing? Running drugs?
Yeah.
Like, fucking 18 years old. Like, what do you?
You got like fucking little hidden blades in the tip of your shoes that you got to take your shoes off.
They treated us like, because I think we were both wearing Timbs or something. And they're like, take the fucking boots off, all this crazy shit. Yeah, man, we had some wild times. I was like, I got to a point like a couple of years ago, so I was like, you know, I kind of see why Chris doesn't hang out with me no more. We've had some wild
I gotta go
times.
to the military for this.
I got detox, man. I gotta shoot
Damn, you
some
put
shit.
homeboy through some stress to go to the military? Jesus
out.
Christ.
I'm
Am I
out.
next? I got the camos already. Oh, shit.
See? I had to call Chris one day too, like, yo, my bad. It was just, I'm not, that life's done. My life's done.
It's starting.
Yo, what's
It's like such an unfortunate event.
it was just life, man. I had to go through it, man. But you know what I'm saying? They can't make a diamond without pressure and heat.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
I didn't see Chris for a while, so the first time I reconnected with him, I told him to put some baby oil on. You forgot about that?
We were just talking about
that
that
earlier.
We were talking about that earlier.
He said he pulled a mat.
Yo,
Put a-
I came back from AT. I was like, all I was doing was eating for like, I fought like maybe 2 weeks before I went to AT, and I was like 160 pounds shredded. I come back, I go to AT, I come back like 190. And you're like, yo, let's do a photo shoot. I'm like, all right, cool. I take my shirt off, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to put baby oil on. I'm self-conscious.
I was like, no, man, you good. You good.
I know, it was the most uncomfortable. I'm like rubbing baby oil on myself. He's there with the camera. Like, yeah. Pose just like that, right there.
Oh, you going on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the cover shot right here. And I'm like, bro, I'm like, a little uncomfortable. I'm like, covering myself up. I'm like,
Yo,
I got these
even-
spandex shorts on. Like,
He's like, ladies, no. Guys, come here.
Yo, even in the cover, you were kind of like this.
I know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. He's like, no, the nips ain't showing.
he's in between the door and me. I'm like,
Yo,
I don't
that
know what's
issue
going
blew
on.
up with the ladies overall. Just everybody like, yo, that's Chris? Like, yo, that shit's crazy. I even photoshopped the background and stuff, made it look like it
You
was
could
a
have
ring.
photoshopped some abs. You could have done that.
See him like hold his titties.
Oh, we gonna have a part 2. That's what we're gonna
Round two.
It's gonna
I'll get in on the
Fit at 30.
robe challenge thing.
Yes!
the robe challenge. That's what we started.
Have him come back.
But you gotta have the gi. What is it called?
The gi,
the gi.
Whoa, they're not
Ooh,
ready.
uh-oh.
They're not ready. We were talking about that before. I was like, yo, is it a fighter thing? Because Matt just pulled the same thing.
Is it? He put
think
the
we're so-
No, but no, not that. I'm talking about the be like self-conscious about saying again, wait, when they're
Yeah, 'cause
clearly
you-
not.
In your head, you're looking like you want to be like shredded, like Ryan Reynolds. On like that's how you envision you being ripped. Like you want to
wasn't the face
cut.
that came up to my mind, but yeah,
You want to take oranges and squeeze it on your ass.
it sounds like a fantasy.
Yeah, that sounds like a fantasy.
Like you want Ryan Reynolds to speed oranges on his ass?
Ryan Reynolds, give me the bag.
Oh, God.
Nigga, I'm like, yo, this is the hottest podcast I've ever heard in my life. I know. Phil should come late more often.
Yes. Whatever you're doing.
He should be hanging up signs more often. That's why Phil's in this mood.
Yeah. Because he got
hung
that
up
neon
boom
sign.
boom
He was
sign.
hype.
Yeah, exactly.
Hung up the boom boom sign.
The
He's ready to
boom
go.
He saw that shit. He was like, fuck, what podcast? Fuck that.
I'm putting up this boom sign.
He ain't never
over
coming
tonight.
in again.
It's over today after this
Oh my
podcast.
god.
But yeah, forgiveness.
Yeah, back to the subject.
Oh, meditation, right? Meditation.
So, but what else
What
with?
happens when you meditate? Your mind just goes,
It just goes
Exactly.
over.
It goes all over the places. But now, what other forgiveness questions did you have? You had so could you forgive? I think so. You were just basically asking, could you forgive someone else that cheated on someone else?
Yeah, that was part one.
That's
Yeah.
part. That's part one
And
to
the
it.
answer to that is no for me.
Or what about like a friend?
A friend?
Like what about?
No,
like,
the one that I had for the friend was like, did you hear that topic? Or you didn't bring
I
it up
ran
yet?
through them real
He
quick.
ran over.
So it's like if your friend had cheated with your current girl because like, apparently you must have fixed something, do you forgive that friend that cheated with your former girlfriend? Like they cheated and y'all broke up, and then like do you forgive that friend
So your
for doing
ex-
what he did?
Oh, no. That's a whole different subject. I'm never like. And again, actually, I don't even know if I can forgive that because that's
Yeah,
that's a different level.
If they
You know
ask
what I
for
mean?
forgiveness,
I don't. That's a different level. That's something that's like.
that's tough, right?
Yeah,
It's not
Nah,
easy.
hard for
disloyal.
me. Yeah, I don't think I would ever be able to speak to you again. Like if you did that. Like, I'm like, dude.
But we bring back females that had cheated or guys that had cheated, but like so sometimes we forgive them for their mess up. So why is that? How's that any different from a friend that did the same thing?
Because there's an expected loyalty, I think there. You expect your girlfriend to be loyal, but there's a
higher standard for
a
a
higher
friend.
standard for a friend. I 100% believe that. Like if that happened with my friends, it's like, all right, it's over. We can't speak no more. And obviously the my girlfriend too.
Yeah.
Like like I can't. And again, like I'll be like, all right, whatever, it is what it is. But like that's a different level. Like cheating and that are two different things to me because that's just pure disrespect. Like where it's just like you knew that both of you knew how much that would hurt me.
Yeah.
And you did it. Like cheating, I think is an impulse. And I think it's also because you're seeing two sides of it. Like you're hurt from your girlfriend, or boyfriend or whatever, and you're hurt from your friend. Like your friend just betrayed you. I think in the worst way possible.
Yeah, it comes off as betrayal, but I like it seems like the answer is really no.
Yeah, no, I can't. I wouldn't be.
How
able
about
to
you,
forgive.
Joe?
Yeah, no, I don't think I would be able to forgive. I mean,
Oh yeah, I knew Joe was gonna not give a straight answer.
no.
I knew it was
I
gonna.
get different sides.
I was
Again, it doesn't. You can forgive
Nah.
them and
Yeah, I don't
fuck
think.
with you.
I think it would take me so super long. You know what I'm saying?
How long is that?
I mean,
die.
Nah, yeah, that's in the grave. Like I can't. No, I just can't. It's not even really like man, that picture's really freaking me out.
Which one? That one?
right there.
Yeah, awesome.
It's a really good picture, but
Thank
it's scary. But anyway, that like I just feel like that level of disrespect is so different to me.
Yeah.
Like that's like something that I can't forgive you for the rest of my like. And again, like forgiveness is like a weird like spectrum. Like forgiveness to the point where I'm like, all right, you're good over there. Like I don't hate you, but like I
yeah,
can't
I
mess
think
with you no more.
that's that kind of pocket of like.
Yeah, like if you text me, I'm leaving you on red. I'm purposely leaving you on red. Like I'll go into the settings, change it to red, just so you
Just
can
so you can see.
and then you can see that I don't fuck with you, or just text them back and be like, colon red.
colon, red.
red.
I don't fuck with you no more, Red.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done that before. Like when I don't want to talk to somebody anymore, I'm like colon red, colon. I'm like, leave me alone.
And they're like, all right, I get the point.
Yes.
Well, then you got the psychos to be like, well, you roll back.
No, then I just stop answering. But I just use that as make a point.
Nah, yeah, that's a whole nother level. Like I said, I guess that point of you forgive in a way of not like wishing anything bad upon them.
Should you
Yeah.
forgive at that point?
Yeah, but I think again that's a different level. Like it's not like if that happened to you, would you want them to die or would you want them to be hurt?
At
yeah.
that very moment?
In the moment, honestly, in the moment, I might be the one hurt. But like 5 years down the road, you still want to
Yeah.
kill them?
After a while, like it took me some time, but it wasn't a friend. It was just like some other dickhead that did that
Yeah.
to me. So it
Yeah.
was just like, I want you to burn.
Yeah.
So after a while, it's like the fire temperature turns down a little.
Yeah, I agree with that.
As
But
time goes by.
also, I think it's also like kind of a blessing because it shows who that person is. You know what I mean?
1,000%.
Like
Yeah.
if they're cheating with your friend, like obviously like I would I guess be thankful, like in that sense of be like, all right, you showed me who you were, like instead of like me not finding this out and
For
10
years later,
10
yeah.
years down the road, we're married and like you're banging the pool boy.
Now the question
In my
is,
10 years, I have a pool boy.
Yeah.
would it change the forgiveness if they confronted you?
If they confronted me, not at all.
Yeah.
I think it would be. I wouldn't. If I found out on my own, I don't know how I would react. Like in the sense of like violence.
Yeah.
But if they told me, I think I would be like, all right, well, I'm out. You know.
Okay.
Like, I'm out.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm out.
I think that's the way I look at it. That.
Yeah, no, I definitely completely agree. Like, it doesn't matter if I found out or if you confronted me about it, it's still the same thing. Like, no. Like, there are certain levels what I've noticed the things. Even as I've gotten older and I've gotten a lot better in my personal growth and growing through things and even dealing with certain things, there is a certain shit that no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just certain things in life that it's just like, no, that I will not tolerate. And I will get to that point of like, no, not forgiving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not wishing, like a certain amount of bad, things upon you, but just like, no, like there's certain shit like, no,
Yeah, I agree.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
can't.
mean?
I
Like,
can't. And again, like I said, forgiveness is a spectrum. Like you can't
Yeah.
just be like, I don't forgive you. Like, because I don't really forgive you in the sense that you're back in my life, but I'm like, you're good over there. Just
Yeah.
go away. Go, maybe drown in the
So yeah, it's tough. That's a hard no from everybody.
yeah.
How about you, Rick?
Oh, I told Joe.
Oh, that was a wrap. That was it.
Nah.
Rick's burning the house down. Rick's burning the house down and sicking rabid deer on them.
Rick is gonna be Jason Bourne. Like you're gonna see those memes where it's his face and it slowly transitions to Jason Bourne. That's gonna be
Don't
Rick.
cheat on Rick. Don't do it.
That's what's gonna happen.
Like me,
Or
I'm
John
like, all
Wick.
right, whatever. He's blowing up the house. Like kidnapping your dog.
I want my dog back.
Nah, you can't have that.
John
you cheated on
Wick.
me. You can't have it. It's my dog. His name is Fluffy now.
John Wick. Yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen. And that was just his dog. Imagine there was another
Imagine.
narrative.
Imagine.
Yeah.
I feel him though. I totally feel him.
No, I
Like,
felt
I'm
that
Nah,
when
you
I watched
come
that movie. It's a wrap. Even with
Yeah.
the dog, you're gonna catch the hands.
saying. Oh yeah.
Now you catching bullets.
Yeah,
It
that's.
kills.
I was
have
gonna
a-
get there, but yeah, we're gonna.
There's things I don't forgive. That's one of
Yeah.
the things. I don't care how much meditation I do. You hurt my Zuko. Zuko's Chelsea. And
Yeah,
Casey's dog.
man. Zuko's
Have
the
you seen
man.
it? Zuko's the best thing in the entire world. But he's an English bulldog. He's the cutest thing ever. But anyway, if you hurt Zuko, it's over. I might come after you. Everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just my princess, wherever she is.
She
She's being lazy somewhere.
She probably
yeah, she with Liam sitting on the couch.
She hanging out. She getting
Yeah,
all the
she
love.
chilling with him.
She getting all of us like fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
Oh,
Just
she's
saying.
looking at us like y'all talking about some wild shit. He's like, I'm gonna head out.
She knows. She knows.
Oh my god.
So what else with forgiveness did you have? I think you had one other thing.
I don't know. I be talking some random shit.
You be talking some
about
shit.
stealing.
Oh, was it stealing? I think it was.
Oh,
something.
yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
stole from you. Like, do you forgive someone that stole from you? That was the last one. Like they I mean, don't. There's a lot of things. Just don't do them. And stealing is
Yeah.
one of them. Like, I feel like, and then to forgive them, I mean, I think it's different. Like, if you stole some dollars, that's one thing. You stole, like, you could eventually forgive them, but you ain't gonna trust them. You can forgive, but
No,
you
I
ain't
think
gonna
you can.
trust.
I think you could try. I've forgiven.
I stole your Pokemon cards one time.
It's all
I
good.
stole one of your Pokemon.
It's all good. It happens.
That was the first thing when
But
you
what?
said that.
But
came out.
what was it?
It's like-
It wasn't a
Damn.
hologram though.
I was about to say, if it was a
I needed them in
holographic,
my deck.
then you
I needed them in my
good.
deck.
Those are the
I was like
days.
8 years old.
Wait,
bro.
was it first edition or was it?
I don't remember.
It was fine.
sorry.
Something
Super
like-
I had to be, bro. Like that was crazy. That was the first thing that popped up in my head. I'm like, shit. I'm like, yo, I stole his Charizard card 15 years ago. 20
Wait,
years
that
ago.
might have not been holographic. That's a fucking, that's a high card.
That is how I got.
It might have been. I don't even remember.
But
big
I ain't gonna
money.
lie. We were so addicted to that shit. I probably had 2 or 3 of them or something.
Yeah, he was good. But my mom wouldn't buy me. So, but like, I know this is a little bit of a sidebar, but my dad was so crazy when I was a kid that I wasn't allowed to have Pokemon cards because they were pocket monsters, and I wasn't allowed to eat devil dogs. Oh, so my dad was really into church for like a week. Cheated on every woman in the world, but that's okay. And I wasn't allowed to have devil dogs. Like, so, like, I couldn't get Pokemon cards. So, like, I was like, man, like, I would, like, people would give me their extra cards because nobody would buy me Pokemon cards. This sucks.
Damn. So like, I gotta get y'all.
That was currency in middle school.
Exactly.
You're like, you got some cards? Like, you want some lunch? I got some cards. What you want? You want the first edition? You want the holographic? I still got my cards.
It's gonna cost you some fries too.
It's gonna cost you some fries for it. Was that the Exodia 5-piece? Yeah, I got you. Lunch for a week, yeah.
And we were heavy on them shits too back then.
Yo, we made it popular. Middle schools make things popular.
Yes.
And then it
Yes.
continues into Bergen.
And then it continued to
Nah,
Bergen,
nah,
which
you
was
couldn't play-
weird as
You
hell.
couldn't play Pokemon cards in Bergen.
No, that was the thing. I'm looking. I'm like, they
Bro, I went
did.
to-
The corner.
I know. I remember. I walked into the lunchroom. I was like, nah, bro.
I'm like, how old y'all
Y'all
niggas?
still doing this?
Come on. Nah,
Yeah,
nah.
like-
I wanted to go over there. I was like, there's girls here, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
about
can
to
talk to
say.
them. Like
Like
you don't
that-
have to play Pokemon cards anymore. Like I remember, like
That
I had
table.
acne and big ass glasses in high school. Like I was playing Pokemon cards for a reason.
We were all doing that shit, man. There was just certain stuff that we just were not into. And like I said, it kind of goes back to how we all grew up. Like, we grew up as a whole bunch of foster kids. And it was like, we all kind of like, I think we had a big part in all raising each other.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to go to your house all the time when I was a kid too. I
Yeah.
remember your mom used to. Remember Triendas?
Oh man, he came to my house after tearing up my crayons and throwing it out the window.
Triendas.
And you know who he's related to?
Who?
Mark Mickens.
Oh really?
Mark.
Yeah.
Mark.
I was like, wait, he's like, oh yeah, that's my cousin. I'm like, what? And he said, yeah, his mom whoops his ass all the time.
Yeah, I remember he threw me down the stairs one time. I was like, all right.
The fuck?
My
I'ma
mom
head
had
out.
a play date and she brought him to the house. I was like, where's Chris?
I was normal. That
Yeah,
I
that's
remember
what I'm
he
saying.
threw me into their den and like just elbow dropped me. I'm like, bro, I'm not
fuck?
made for this.
Yeah, I used to get but at my house he didn't do that shit because my mom would have whooped his ass. Because his mom gave him permission. He didn't do nothing. But at school it was like a different story. I was like, I don't want to be next to this kid.
I gotta see what's going on with him.
He's fucking up everybody.
He's still around. I see his brother a while back, but yeah,
He has a brother.
yeah, Dabney.
Oh man.
He used to work at Pathmark with me.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I
that
remember.
was like 20
I
years
remember
ago.
Daphne.
Dabney.
Yeah, no, I think I remember him.
Yeah.
I think I remember him. Y'all moms were a lot alike, though.
Well, my dad and his dad were close friends back in the day.
That's crazy.
And then we just,
Then my
oh yeah,
dad
you
did.
guys gonna be friends.
And then my dad dipped, and then we were just still friends.
Yeah, just friends. Yeah, it was wild. I remember we went to Hilltop, and
Yeah,
then
before I went to
that's
Hilltop,
where
I was
I
in
experienced racism.
Hilltop?
Yeah, you forgot. Yeah,
forgot.
Yeah,
Ooh,
because remember they used to put us on the table by ourselves in the corner in the room in kindergarten. That was my last year in Hilltop.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
yeah. See, yeah. So
I remember
never,
I used to sit with. I remember
Me.
before that. No, before that, I used to sit with. What's her name? Like all these girls, and then like they moved me over by you. Holy
So was
shit!
me. It was fucking me. Oh, that black kid's by himself. Let's get
the other
Chris.
half
I don't
black
know
kid
what
over there.
Chris is, but let's throw him over.
Oh my god!
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, that's what happened, man.
What years you went to Hilltop? Because then you went to Wilson.
I
I went
forgot.
up
What,
to second grade.
it was a 96
Oh,
or
so-
95.
No,
What? How old are you supposed to be in
So
kindergarten?
he was 97. You left.
I was in first
97
grade. That was when I
my
went to
first year in Wilson.
So
Yeah. So that was before me.
So
You were
96
big,
then.
Yeah. I was in third grade, then fourth grade you came back.
yeah, so I was I was
Four or five.
so I was 5 going to be 6.
That's when my hair looked like that.
Where I remember that.
Poppin'.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got it.
I actually had,
I had a little
I actually had
mini fro.
half a third in Wilson.
Yeah,
So I came in like midway third. But yeah.
Yeah.
So you were already at Hilltop way before that.
Yeah. I came to Wilson in third grade. Yeah.
And it was just a weird experience. So
Yeah.
I didn't know what racism was until I went home. And then my cousin actually, she used to live with me. She's like, where do you sit? I was like, I sit at the table with Chris. And she's like, it's just you two? And she went to the classroom before. And it's a long ass table. So he's like, and where exactly do you sit? Like all the way in the back. And then my cousin told my mom, holy shit,
wild.
man, it was heated. I think your mom, I think obviously they talked and whatnot. It was just like they can't be sitting in the corner by themselves like that and whatnot. And there was a whole thing. Her name was Miss Farinella. I'll never forget that.
Yes, I remember her name. I remember that.
Name. Yeah.
Damn, she was out here discriminating us.
Yeah, and the principal,
That's fucked up.
Mr. Whatever
remember
that
his name.
dickhead's name was.
I only remember Miss Gerber because she grabbed me by the ear and dragged
Which
me
one? Yeah, fuck that teacher.
Like every person in Lodi High School. Like, I feel like every time I hear about Lodi High School, it's like a teacher got in trouble.
Well, recently we had one.
Who?
You don't know?
No.
Damn.
I
can't say it. I can't say it, but it starts with an S, ends with an A.
God damn it! He was.
Yep. Yep.
Who? Just say it. Fuck it.
No.
No, you can't do that. You can't do
Okay.
that. I know what you're talking about. Though.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I like them too.
We got to talk offline. On that.
Yeah, we got to talk. Yeah.
Back on the
Back
subject.
to
My boy,
forgiveness.
Back to forgiveness.
he works there. He works at the school, and but he because he works there, he gets word quick, and that's what happened.
Gotcha,
That's how he told me.
Yeah.
The tea is brewed.
The tea
The
is
tea
brewed.
Forgiveness.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah,
there'll
with-
always be shit going on.
With the forgiveness, someone that has stolen from me, I definitely have forgiven them and got over. Because that type of stuff, I think, is different.
I also think it's different, like, now. Like, we're all adults now. And if you're stealing from me now, like,
So
I
a
gotta ask
grown
you some
man.
questions. I gotta ask you questions like, what's going on in your life that you need to steal from?
Exactly.
So a
you know?
grown man stealing from another grown man, you can ask questions.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like, if we're at the age where we're 30, and like if you're stealing from me now, like, you have some serious problems in your life. You know, like I have.
So you become
My
more
family.
understanding.
I think it's like, I think as kids, it's more of a like an impulse thing.
Yeah.
I want it now. I need that. Like now, like, I mean, like we all like have jobs and stuff.
Word.
And I feel like if you need something that bad that you're willing to steal it, I think a conversation needs to happen. Like it, and it doesn't mean, again, it's not like a forgiveness or not forgiveness thing. It's just
Yeah.
like, is it a drug addiction? Is it like this? Is it that? Like, what's going on? Did you lose your job? Like, I think that conversation needs to. It also depends how close the friend is. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And if it's like a consistent thing, and like,
or if they're kleptos, so that's usually a thing.
like you're just stealing my socks,
just to
and
steal,
shit.
just to steal. Like I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a problem, totally talk with them about it, because
Yeah.
be man to man, man to woman, man to whatever you want to be. But the thing is, if they're doing it to be grimy, then they're trash. Then you shouldn't be friends with them.
Word.
But again, then you have to vet your friend. Like, like I have friends that like, I wouldn't associate with people that I knew were like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll cut them up. But like, I'm talking about like, in the way that I was thinking, it was like friends for years. Like, if you came to my house and stole my like cell phone or something, I'm like, bro, you good? Like, you alright? Like,
yeah.
let's talk about this. Like, what, you need one? Like, put you on the plan, bro. I got that military family plan, bro. Come on, hop on. Like,
Yeah, no, of course. Like, if it's a random fucking person, you know what I'm saying? That's a little different. But if it's someone that you know, I mean, even depending on the time, I mean, we've all known each other, fucking forever. But even if you just know them for somewhere a decent amount of time, it's stealing is more of those. Yeah, like what was the, what were you just being a dick and you just wanted to fucking steal it, or were you, like you said, something with drugs or whatever, or you just really just don't got it like that, or what's the situation, just so we could try to help.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like that is on that level.
Yeah.
So I think that whole forgiveness is really very situational. But I do think the more that happens, and like you do want to be able to forgive more, just because back to what I was saying before. I mean, you can't judge someone because they sin differently than you do.
Yeah.
But
I can judge you for stealing my TV though.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just there's certain levels to everything. You know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah.
So pretty much stealing all right, so let's put the equation. You're old, you're in your 30s, someone stole from you, a close friend, and then at this point you sit down with them and you say, "Hey, why did you steal my stuff?" And it's like, "Yo, whatever their reason is, how does that play into forgiveness?"
Come in a little bit more.
So like also like at our age now, like, so like I was using like the fact that we all are, I mean, we all might not be like, we're all financially stable, I would like to say. Or at least I would hope everybody is financially stable at our age. And if they are not financially stable, or they're not, like, if something happens, they lose their job, and something else that happens that you don't know about, like, there's more like different reasons why.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think a 30-year-old person is like, I want to steal that cell phone today. And again, like I just said, I wouldn't associate with that kind of person. So like us in our 16-year-old brain, if you stole money from me, like there was no reason for you to do it. And also, like, I don't think I have that forgiveness capability.
Yeah.
Like at 16 or 17, 18 years old. Like now it's just like I think about it, I'm like, all right, why'd you steal that from me? Like, like it's not.
I feel like we also have more like things that are taken away from us when we're young. We take that to heart more. The older we get, we've lost a lot as we got older, to the point where like, yo, that doesn't really bother me as much as I thought it would anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like if you lost $20, you could always get $20. You know what I'm saying? But when you're younger, it's kind of difficult to get $20 unless you're working. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
even when you're working.
Yeah, even when you're working, it's a little tough. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when you're younger, it's you take things to heart when you lose things. So that's why forgiveness is super hard, especially if you steal something. It's like, yo, I don't have much of it, and you're stealing from me. I feel some type of way. When you're older, you be like, I have it and I can get it.
Yeah.
You know, let's
You
talk
wanna find out
about
the reason why.
You want to find out the reason
exactly.
why. Is it more? I guess wiser.
Well, I think it's also like think about when we were I remember some video game came out and I had to save up my allowance for like 4 or 5.
Oh,
like
$50.
Yeah,
That's when games are cheap.
I got like $5 a week, so do the math on that.
Yeah, right.
$5 a week times whatever, and I had to really work hard for that. So if you stole that game from me, that's 6 weeks of work. That's like you say. So like, put that into context nowadays. So like, I work for 6 weeks, and like, what my paycheck would be at 6 weeks is a lot different than what $50 is. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, so put that into context of like, if somebody stole that amount of money from you, like
all
compared to the game,
$50.
yeah, the $50 there compared to the whatever my paycheck would be for 6 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like a couple dollars isn't like that big of a deal to me at this age.
Yeah.
Like, don't come to my
it's a
house and steal
principle.
shit. But
Yeah, right. There's gonna be stealing shit in my house.
It's really just it's the principle at the end of the day.
yes, exactly.
And I think as kids sometimes we used to get so mad too because it's like there's no principle. Like we don't think that there's a principle.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think you have a moral compass really.
Yeah.
Not yet.
It's not. Well,
You're not developed.
It's not developed until like you're. Like, I think honestly, I was still stupid until I was like 25. Like.
I think it depends on
I'm
the walks
still
of
stupid
life.
today,
We all still
but like, I don't know. Like
And I get you saying like you don't even really develop until you're
Yeah.
like 25. Yeah.
exactly. Like like on a right or wrong compass. Like when I'm 16, like I'm not thinking like, oh, this is so. Not that I was like a freaking hardened criminal at 16 years old. Like I wasn't freaking jacking cars and shit. But like we would like
We do
like
stupid
throw
shit.
eggs at
Yeah, we
houses
did
at
stupid
the Halloween night or whatever. And like nowadays, I'm like the one like get out of here, little kids, like with the fucking cape.
Throwing
like,
fried pennies.
Like, yeah, exactly. Get out of here, little fuckers. It's just
Chris
like,
did a whole 360 now.
yeah,
Oh
like,
god.
no, it's just, but like you think about some of the dumb shit
Yeah,
we
no,
did
you're
as
right.
kids, and like how disrespectful that was. Like we used to throw snowballs at cars. Like if,
Yeah, I
if
remember
somebody
that.
threw a snowball at my car, I'm getting out and I might beat a kid up.
That actually almost. My mom did that when we were at middle school, and it was. I'll tell you that name later. And they threw while we were going up that long ass hill. One of the kids threw a snowball at my mom's car.
was?
I know it was. Yeah.
no, you
And
gotta
my mom
fight.
got out the car.
You gotta swing-
The
you
moment it
gotta swing
happened, it went boom. My mom like, what? Got out the car in the middle of the road. Went up to him. Who threw that snowball? This, that, and the
Yeah.
third.
Yeah.
That kid used to bully me. That whole entire time, all of middle school, he never said not a word to me.
Yep. 'Cause
Not a
you know-
word to me.
You know mom was about to throw those hands on him.
Yo, that changed, and you know
That would
my
change-
mom.
She
Yo,
is. I remember her. I remember her.
It's her, I was like, oh shit.
yeah. Every time she called me, she would just she'll walk in. I remember one time when Blockbuster used to exist. Don't try to calculate my age.
There's one still.
There's
Yes,
one still.
there's one still.
The,
Oregon.
the one in Lodi. There was one time I think I was with Rick. She walked into the Blockbuster. I didn't even see her. All you hear is Philip, and then walked out.
No, it's over. No, it's over.
And that was just her calling me. I wasn't even in trouble. I was like, what the fuck? So everybody else just looking at me. You just see my fucking slow head. Like, all right, guys, I gotta go. This, that.
I know that walk.
Yeah.
I know that walk.
Yeah, y'all moms were very similar.
Yes.
My mom was nuts too, though, but in a different type of way. She was very chill, but then she would just, she would just have her nuts moments.
I'll just turn up.
Now, like, she would do the same thing. Like, just, like, get out the car and just want to fuck you up.
You just like,
She was
they
about
shake
it.
you up.
She was about it.
She was about it. But she didn't have all those other moments.
Ah, okay.
Like, she would just go, I think, like, it was like a 0 and 100
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, usually just chill, but
But she'll fuck you up in an instant.
yeah. That's how Mom Dukes was, man. Y'all moms are always.
My
always on.
mom, you knew it was over when you heard Christopher Sean Sladky.
Yeah, that was when we were
over.
playing soccer, and I was like,
it
I
was
saw
over.
your mom came through.
still
I was
hear
like,
that in my head.
oh damn,
Over.
that shit was the craziest thing ever. Because I swore to you, I was like, where's this black mom coming from? And I was like, where is she at? And you heard her, and we were all practicing. Now you see Chris like, what the fuck? What's going on?
Over.
I was like, I didn't even know that was your name.
Yeah, you walk to the car and you know it's over. You know you did something. A report card came home, a progress report.
I would be
a
scared for
discipline
you.
card.
Yeah.
It's over. Oh, man. I used to get in so much.
And look,
I had,
look,
like-
we turned out
got,
just fine.
Oh, you should fuck me up.
Yo, I just got us
Shout out
ready
to
for the
Mom.
world.
Yeah, like and that's why. That might be why I fight. My mom used to.
She prepared you at a young age.
And you know, and honestly, I deserved every single one of them. Like at the time, I was like, "This is so unfair." I'm like, "No, like,
I
you
think
probably
about it.
shouldn't be throwing spitballs on the fucking wall. Like, what is wrong with you?
I was like, I deserve them. Like,
I
you know,
deserve that ass whooping." Like,
changing grades, you know,
Yeah,
fucking
like-
up shit. I used to put like fucking wax on the light bulbs when I was younger. Yeah, I used to melt that shit. I was like, oh shit, this is cool. My mom came home. What the fuck is? Oh man, I was like, I learned my lesson. Could have burned our house down. My mom whooped my ass, so you know.
Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Oh my God.
Yo, our brains still develop. Like, especially in middle school, you do some dumb shit.
oh my God, the dumbest shit.
The
Like,
dumbest shit.
I remember, like in middle school, like I used to like throw paper. You remember Mr. Freeman?
Oh wait, oh Mr. Freeman, the careers, the careers teacher.
I used to like throw papers at him and like do. Like I was like, what the? Like
He
there's, like,
hated his job so
yeah,
much.
no, and I understand why. You have people like me there. Like, and it's not even like I just want to be clear. I am
my
not. I was
God.
never like a tough kid in high. Like I would just like make fun of people and be like, yeah, I hope you don't beat me up, but this is what I'm gonna say.
Yo, we were.
And I was like,
But not,
honestly,
but not
I
even
really
make fun of
can't.
people though to that. You never went to that level.
No. I would make jokes. And I remember I was
Yeah.
in that alternative class.
Yeah.
Like that's when shit got real for me. Like I was in the alternative class with like country. You remember country?
Yeah.
And I forgot the other kid's name. Like Sean, I think his name was.
Keyshawn.
Georgie was in there. Jason.
Rihanna.
Like me and Jason were like kind of normal. Like we were like. I don't want to say that they weren't normal.
You're on the low level. Like, if
we're
it's scaled of 1
I'm
to
looking
10.
around and I'm like, yo, like these
I'm about
people
to
are
walk,
fighting
I'm about
every
to
week.
leave.
Like I'm not really about this life. Like I remember. Do you remember
Jose.
Rialda and
Yeah.
what's her name? Shauna.
Kishana.
Yeah, yo. I seen her almost murder somebody
I
right
think I
outside our
remember
door.
it.
I'm like, I'm not about this.
And
Like,
he's-
I'm the funny
I
guy.
think I do
I'm
remember.
the funny guy. I don't need this.
There was a black girl that always be fighting.
Yes, it was her.
Kishana.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, what's going
And
on now?
we used to talk about it. Like, why are you in these classes?
Yo, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
We were
Like,
like,
somebody messed up in the paperwork. Like, I was like, me, like,
We had like Crips in there and shit.
yeah,
like,
like they
literally.
were legit. Travis, that was his name.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was a Crip. And
Yeah.
I'm like, remember
Princess.
they used to
Princess.
beat up Mike.
She was like, you didn't say hi to me.
Oh, Princess was mad over
Yeah,
there.
she didn't up to me. I'm
Man,
looking
yeah,
at
no,
her
it was like real deal in there. Like, and I was just like, I'm just here because I failed. Like,
Yeah.
I failed and I made a couple jokes and
He
then
made a
like,
couple
That's what
apparently-
happens when you mess up in school.
Yeah.
Y'all better
And like
study.
they like legitimately, like honestly, like we should do a podcast of how fucked up that whole situation was. But like they legitimately just put us all in a classroom and was like, just stay away from everybody else. They made us come in
Pretty much.
at 9:40. Right, we came in after everybody, so we didn't interact with you guys, and then we left at 3:30, so we didn't interact with you guys when we left.
Yeah.
And we couldn't go on any trip. And they didn't teach us anything. We didn't learn. My 8th grade year, I didn't learn one thing. They literally was just study hall. They were just trying to keep us away from the graduating class. It was the most, I think, illegal shit ever. And then I went to
went to
high
high
school, and I was like, all right, I didn't really go to 8th grade, but that's cool.
Hey, fuck, we had a good time in fucking high school then too. I had a ball with fucking Mikey fucking Mills Gilson and fucking.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yo! I have stories for days in that class. That was the first time that I was a hooligan. I was a hooligan in her class only because it was entertainment for me. She just made it extra fun. Rick knows I was cheating off Rick. That's when I found out Rick. Oh, Rick, you actually smart. Everybody failed the test. Rick passed. We looked at Rick like, what? So I was always just cheating. And then Miss Gilson like, what are you doing over there? Look at your old paper. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be a fun class. This is gonna be a fun class.
High school was fucking crazy, man. And then at the end, fucking me and Chris didn't get to walk. So we had our own
My
graduation.
mom was so mad.
We said, fuck that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
No,
we
we
go to summer school.
we walked in front of our apartment. That's what,
Did we the gowns on?
yeah, we had our gowns on.
before college.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
So embarrassing.
I don't give a fuck. We had fun time doing it, man.
You know what?
God.
It's those moments in life where you become like, as you get older, you be like, I'm still awesome now. You know what I'm saying? Like, our past don't define who we are today. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's the past. I wasn't a ladies' man in high school,
And now you are.
and now I'm not.
He got the Z over
Plot
the bed.
twist.
He got the Z over
Ain't
the
nothing
bed.
changed.
Nah, don't lie to us, Phil. You got the Z over the bed. You're like, you see that, baby.
Oh yeah.
You see
It's
the Z.
game time.
I already can tell his new profile picture is gonna be that.
Oh, the watch.
Start flashing when it's time to go.
It's game over. I wish it changed colors. That would have been different.
That would be dope.
Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna suck to end this podcast, man. 'Cause we could be out here for fucking 9 hours.
No,
We're
because
talking
we're
for a
not gonna
minute.
see Chris for like another 5-6 years.
Yeah,
We gotta get like 2 hours.
Nah, I'm gonna make him sign a contract. You gotta come here every 20 episodes.
I'm with it.
Nah, but we good on here, man. I think we covered the forgiveness in all different aspects. I think the only thing right before we cut this to a close, could you forgive someone that stole from you? I don't know if you answered that.
Oh, that's a hell no.
Hell no.
No.
You won't even want to.
I remember my
why'd
cousin
you?
stole something from me. I gave him the handle, but that was different.
Ooh.
I think I forgave him after.
But I feel like as guy, like I was having a conversation with about this, but like I feel like fighting kind of like weirdly solves things. Like not maybe solves.
No,
but,
absolutely.
Like,
I mean,
when
it's the
people
wrong
fight-
way, but
yeah, not now as adults. I don't think we do it as much. But like when guys fight, like we get over it and we're like, all right, whatever. We're
yeah,
good.
just duke it out. All right, don't ever do it again. And then I think that,
Then you're like,
yeah, I think
Yeah.
the ass
It's like you
whooping
got
is the
blood on your face and
forgiveness.
stuff. Like it's just like what's going on here?
Yeah, we just kind of tap things up. I
It's like,
think.
yeah, now we're good now. We're good now.
I think because we need a consensus. Like Paloma, I know you need just one survey, but like, would you forgive someone if they stole from you?
Well, it depends what they stole from you and how long they've been stealing.
Yeah.
Sounds like some Ozark shit.
I love that show. I just started that show. What about?
I know somebody
wait.
throw hands for less.
Wait, what about guys? What about a Charizard card?
What'd you say?
Are we good with the Charizard card? Or do I need to wash my hands?
Joe's like, I don't know about that. We got after the podcast.
I've been looking for that ever
How
since.
many cards did you steal?
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh my god.
It's all good. It's all good. It's so
What was that? As soon as guys, if I go missing,
no. We're not about
Joe
that.
hit-
Like,
I thought
Hit
Chris
me.
was coming today. He did come. Hey,
Chris ain't been here for 6 years.
so now you better come back. 'Cause they're gonna think something. They're gonna think something if you don't come back. You see what I'm saying? So you just set yourself up.
Oh my god.
They Charizard.
I know, right? I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna get him a special first edition. When I come back.
I'm gonna frame that shit, yo.
Oh my god.
Yo, those were the days, man.
Word.
We used to hustle for them shits, bro. Like, I
got
respect the
hustle
hustle.
and
Now
I
you got,
hustled.
yo, we
I still got it.
Yes.
I had it organized all holographics in the back because I didn't want people being like, oh, holographics in the front. Like, nah.
I got Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh still in my like all together.
got 'em?
I still have. them.
Don't bring that out when
Oh, I'm
the
not.
girls to see the Z.
Yeah,
Don't show
yeah.
up like, hey, there's the Z, and also.
But
like,
check
here's
out all
the
these cards right here.
This is
you know.
more important.
This is right here.
I might steal one.
Oh yeah. Oh word. The Exodia. I do have Charizard. It's a dark
over and see
Charizard.
the light.
No, you will not see. He's like, let
should
me
bring
see
him
the light.
through.
Nah, I'm good.
you gotta bring them
It's
through.
holographic or
Is
not?
it- no, it's not. I think no, it's not holographic. It's not. It's not of
Wait, what
interest
about
to
you?
you.
Got a holographic Charizard I can borrow?
But he has it.
I don't know
Yo.
where any of those are.
He's selling it
Yeah, $470 a
Those
pop.
those walks were the illest walks to go to fucking go get those when we went to the spot on Hasbrook Heights.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was a
I
deep-
never bought any because.
Wait, that was the only
My mom wouldn't
GameStop.
let me get it.
It's a GameStop,
Yeah.
right?
No, it was something
Game
else.
store, but it was on the boulevard.
Yeah,
I used to go there with my friend. He used
That's-
to go to the
that's where we would
Yu-Gi-Oh
go.
matches there.
Yeah.
It was a card store.
yeah, it was a
place?
car store, and it was the only place to get them.
But I never really went there often.
It was the only place around to get them in Lodi, like right there.
And they had little competitions.
You go to
Oh yeah.
Oh wait. I remember
Oh,
they had, like,
Kmart.
a whole bunch of drawings on the window, right?
It was a little walk back then.
Yeah.
It was then Hasbrookais who was on a boat. We used to walk the back way.
I used to walk everywhere.
Yeah, that's all we did.
Yeah,
was
that's
fucking
our
walk.
feet with our cars. Like,
Yeah.
yo, you come together. We just start. Or when we got the bikes, that's when we were lit. That was a
over.
luxury.
Nah,
up.
someone stole my bike from in front of your house, actually.
Motherfuckers.
Years ago. I was like, and that was over. My mom didn't buy me a bike for
Oh
another,
yeah,
like, year and a half.
bikes will get stolen.
Speaking of, someone just stole a bike like a couple months ago. It was like a $1,300 bike. Literally, the guy lives down the block from the guy he stole it from, and they caught him.
Nah, I'm
Wow.
fighting. $1,300.
Yeah, someone stole John's son's bike.
They stole what?
Someone stole
Recently?
John's son's bike.
Oh, I thought it was his
Wyman?
bike.
Yeah.
Nah, Wyman will fight.
Yeah, John's been
He'll
looking.
throw hands. He ain't got
nah.
no problem doing that. I remember
Yo, that they have not brought out that person that stole that bike. Whoever, someone knows.
It's
Someone-
like,
you gotta
y'all
ride-
think
that's-
he's plummet. He's plummet, right?
What's
Is he
up?
a plumber? Or-
Yeah.
Y'all think he's plummet? Nah, he's throwing hands. He's coming over beating ass.
But you still gotta ride the bike though. Like Jesus Christ, people! Like you gonna steal something, you just gonna ride it in the fun. Just you're like that bike looks familiar.
Yo, as kids, we just walked everywhere. Not many people even did the bikes. Like I had bikes.
No, we saw you as an asshole. If we were all walking and you had the bike,
You
like,
gotta
you
walk
have to drop
You
that
gotta
bike
walk
off.
it. No, you either walk it or you drop it off. You can't just like what, you gonna ride in circles around like it's fucking Jaws.
Like, nah,
what-
drop that shit off.
like,
We walk.
Got your ass. Like, what the fuck? No, you look stupid.
And then-
Go-
and then-
leave that shit at home.
We did like
Yo,
the
bougie ass. Leave that bike at home.
All right, you could afford the bike. All right, we get it. Like, we get it. All right, shit.
We did, like, the
Christmas
rollerblades.
Oh yes.
So remember the rollerblade? Jamie
Yes,
with the
I remember
rollerblades.
The rollerblade.
Jamie's still rollerblading.
Yes.
I seen on Instagram he was rollerblading. I'm like, yeah, bro.
He has a-
I'm scared to get on rollerblades. I can't. I can't do that. Shit
I might
again.
get into it this year.
Nah,
I mean,
I
what
can't.
else? I mean, fighting what's going on now.
never
The fuck
know.
else? I might as well get this shit out of the way.
Rollerblades going.
Oh man. But all right, people. We get this to a close. I know Chris gotta get out of here. Chelsea's gonna start to show up soon any minute. I know it.
Don't worry, he's coming home.
Yes. No, fuck,
No,
we're
just
Just
kidnapping.
hold on, he's coming on.
She's completely cool.
No, I know. I'm just fucking with her. She is mad cool too. She's mad cool
Yeah.
people. I just like to fuck with Chris. I just like to fuck around. But nah, man. So obviously, at the end of the show, we usually shout out something that you think is dope. Also, you said you had announcements before. You have a little announcement.
Oh yeah. It's
What
looking
you-
like I'm looking to get back in the ring in the cage.
Oh
November.
shit! November.
We've been training. Yeah, it might be November. I don't know. I don't have an exact time.
You know
frame
what that
yet,
means.
But yeah. Oh, another photo shoot. Some more baby oil.
Yes. More baby oil.
Like, first of all, I heard it from behind me. Like, you know what that means? You know what that means, right? I got like a little shiver down my back. I was like,
Yes. They're gonna know who's coming out in this fight.
yeah. So we're looking for like right now we're in the early stages of training. Like I gotta get my weight down. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. So this is probably the first time I say
How much weight you trying to lose?
a lot.
How much weight you trying to lose?
No, not a lot. Like right now,
because
I'm
you
also
used
out
to
of
do
shape.
some wild shit.
Yeah, I used to fight at 145.
That's what I'm saying. So
No,
are you?
no, I would never fight that again. So I think it's also, again, like kind of what we were talking about before with growing. Like it was like this would take a whole podcast, but like I was cutting like a dangerous amount of weight.
Yes.
To make weight, and I was like walking down 140. People were carrying me off scales, and like you could see it. Like it was like I wasn't even like I didn't feel good during the fight. Like I want to feel good like during the fight, like I do in training. So I would probably fight at 170.
Okay.
Maybe 160. I don't know. I mean, again, all these
And
are.
what are you weighing now?
Right now I'm at 200. Yeah. So like, and I'm also out of like I wouldn't say out of shape, but I'm not in fight shape, so it's a little bit different. Like every fighter has like this is what my weight is in shape. This
Of
is what my
course,
weight
yeah,
is
yeah.
in fight shape.
So 170 to okay.
170,
So,
maybe 180.
30 pounds you shaving.
Yeah, that's easy. Honestly.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
feel
it's not- I mean,
yeah.
it's a whole.
This guy used to go down to 145.
Yeah, 145 from 190, 180, 190.
Yeah, and I'm like,
And he's looking, hey, you want to help me out?
like you good? Like you all right?
I would never wish that on anyone, man. That's the worst thing I've ever.
Like, what'd you
done.
have to do? Like not eat?
It's a very
No,
complicated.
that was a serious
process, but
question,
There's a very large diet involved that
Okay.
will take about 15 pounds off. Like if I'm losing 30 pounds, I'll probably lose 15 from dieting within like 8 weeks. And then we have this thing we do at water. So like the entire fight camp, you're drinking a gallon of water a day. Like say I fought on Saturday, right? That Sunday I have to drink. No, Saturday. I have to drink 2 gallons of water. Sunday, I have to drink 3 gallons of water. Monday, I drink 2 gallons of water. Then Tuesday, 1 gallon. Then Wednesday, half a gallon. Then Thursday, I can drink a bottle of water, like 16 ounces. So what happens is during that week, you're not allowed to eat. Nobody do this if you're fighting. Just a little disclaimer. You have to eat. You can't eat sodium the entire week, and you can't eat carbs starting that Tuesday. So what happens is there's probably a whole complicated thing of why it happens, but your body still thinks you're drinking the same amount of water that you were drinking on Sunday. Mm-hmm. So you're literally sweating and peeing all the time. Then there's a Epsom salt bath with alcohol, which drains water out of you that you take the night before, and then you sauna the day of. So the last week I lose about 15 pounds, but then I have to be carried to the scale.
Rick's like, I know the math to this, and that's not good.
What's up?
Disclaimer: may cause death.
Yes, no, honestly, don't. Like, that's not something I would ever do again. Like, but that's how I was making for. I never missed weight, not once.
That is insane. Like the science behind it is it's just
like legitimate like science. Like I got it from. I got it from. Can we get him in the shot? So that was my hair. Back when it was up here. So yeah, like there's like I know a lot of people that do stuff like that, but it's just like at my age, like I'm not. Like at the time, I was like, I'm going to be in the UFC. I'm going to be the 145 champion. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. So you're trying to take every advantage you can. And I was like, I'm same height, obviously, 6'1", and like everybody at 145 is probably like 5'8", 5'9". So I was like, yeah, get out of here, little. Like,
yeah,
hold them by their head. Like,
yeah, I saw them fights. I'm like, damn, that's unfair, man.
Yeah, but we were the same weight.
So now you're gonna be fighting guys a little.
Yeah,
like your height. Yeah.
I've never had like all my training partners. I was training.
Yeah, you always
fight
with training with big guys,
170 guys. So I don't think I'll have any problem with it. And I'm a lot stronger now. So that's
I feel. Yes, definitely. I feel that he's definitely much stronger now.
Now you're walking around with more weight.
Yeah,
consistently.
Oh yeah.
So now you probably got stronger just from that.
Yeah, and I think I'm like probably 10 times, not 10 times, a decent amount better than I was then in certain aspects of like fight IQ and jiu-jitsu. And like at that time I was fighting, I was like a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm about to be a black belt. You know,
fucking
like
talk your shit.
Yeah.
There we go.
Talk my shit real quick.
Talk your shit.
You know, like I think I'm just overall better than I was then. And now it's not necessarily so much for like I want to make it to the UFC. I just want to fight because I love it again. You know, and I stopped fighting because I didn't really love it anymore. Like, because I was doing all these crazy weight cuts and all this stuff. So, there we go. For my shit talking.
Yes.
I didn't hear, but I knew you dropped something.
Yeah. Little horn. Oh, and some gunshot.
Yes. For anyone who's trying to get in the fucking octagon with him, all right?
They don't want the sauce.
They don't fucking want it. Want the fucking smoke.
He's not stopping. Nobody else can hear it. But
no, that's what I guess that's what it sounds like when everybody else is on it. I'm just like, oh, what's going on?
Mr. Chimney, I want smoke.
Oh my god!
He's like, I'm clicking on everybody.
Was this a case? Was this a case of indecent?
The whole thing.
So the Paloma, this is what it looks like when I be laughing with Joe.
Nobody understands it. The viewers get it though.
The viewers get it.
They hear it.
They hear it.
In my head. I made the right thing in my head.
You gotta
You'll hear
rewatch
it. Yeah, you'll hear it later. Eventually, I'm gonna get more headphones for y'all. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're invest. Jersey Media Times Day Studios. We're getting there little by little. We're gonna get you guys a mic too.
Yes.
And this is the first time in a while we had a little studio audience. Yo, shout out to Rick. Hey, we're getting ready for the live pod.
Word.
Live podcast, September 5th.
September 5th, a live pod.
Yes, live pod outside in the Little League, on the field. All right, everyone bring your lawn chair, bring your blankets. It's going to be dope. It's going to be lit. But this guy's back to fight, man. Yo, I'm ready, bro.
I'm hyped.
Ready.
I am fucking ready. I think I still have my Team Sladky shirt.
Do you really?
I think I do.
My brother showed me his like the other day. I'm like, oh, my first one.
Yeah.
First fight.
The great one? No, the great one.
The first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
My first pro fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think
damn, bro, I got 20 years on it.
2012 was late 2012. It was early 2013. It was winter, right? It was winter.
Marchish.
Yeah,
early March.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and John went to that.
All I ask is give me a VIP pass so I could do some shooting.
Yeah.
Oh,
you gotta
yeah,
hop on you'll be the official photographer.
Word.
Don't put no baby oil on me.
I don't need. You already sweating. It's good. I don't need a
that's
little
gonna be
bit.
lit. Chris, sponsored by Therapy Without a Degree.
There we
Switch
go, I'm
Fit
with
and
it.
Switch Fit. There we fucking go, man.
my God.
I'm fucking with it. But and you said November, right?
There's no set date.
Uh,
That was
roughly.
the date. Well, now with COVID, it's a little bit different. So,
Yeah, it's
like
been
at the
changed.
beginning of the year, we set that date as our goal date. So it might be a little bit different, but it might be early next year. It might be late this
When
year.
are you gonna start like training for it?
I'm already did. I've been training. I've been training pretty frequently, like 5 days a week, 6 days a week, especially with COVID now.
Where are you training?
I have some guys that come in, like a couple of my old training partners. The UFC gym, like we have so many different. Like I have world class. Like one of my friends, Munchie, is a world champion in jiu-jitsu. My friend Phil, he used to be John Jones' training partner. Like like I have all these guys that like my friend Brad, former Bellator fighter. Like they all end up there somehow. I don't know how. Like it's not for me.
Yeah.
They're not there for me, but they're like there, and they're like, hey. I was like, hey, I might fight again. So.
Now, how does that? Is it gonna be another pro fight? How does that work?
It'll be pro. Yeah, it'll be pro.
Okay.
It's the same, and nothing changes because I. Took
Oh, okay.
time
That's why I
off.
said I wasn't sure because since you took time off.
No,
I
you
don't
can
know.
never
I
go
don't know how
back
that
to
shit
amateur.
works.
It'll still
Yeah.
be pro. So yeah, get kicked in the head, elbowed in the face, all that good stuff.
You like that shit though?
Nah, I think so. Everybody thinks I like getting punched. Like nobody likes getting punched. Like if you're like, yeah, I like this shit. Like I'm like, ow, that hurts. Like, I want to do that to you more than you do that to me. You know what I mean? Like I'm bleeding. I'm like, damn it. Like now I gotta get stitches, motherfucker. Like, shit. Like I don't like. I'm not like, yeah, do it again. Like that's not how it happens.
It's like, no.
I'm trying not to get hit.
We gotta have you meet Matt because Matt used to fight. Not as in I don't think as many fights as you, but he's
Yeah.
definitely used to fight
Yeah,
a lot
I've
too.
seen him on the podcast before.
Yeah. Matt's real.
Yeah.
He's our people. He's,
Yeah, he goes to Rising Sun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some friends over there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, dope. Yeah, he teaches a couple classes over there and stuff, and
dope.
he's always over here. He has his podcast. Shout out to Bulletproof Fitness, bulletprooffitness.com.
Give him the thing.
Yeah, a little air horn, a little gunshot. There we go.
There we go. Now give him some shots. Give him a shot.
Yeah. Nah,
Sounds
Bulletproof
like
Fitness.
bulletproof. There we go.
Exactly.
There we go.
Well, not bulletproof.
Bulletproof. But we'll still give him some shots anyway.
Exactly. Shout out to Bulletproof Fitness. You go get your ebook. Also, if anyone needs any ebooks, let me know. I designed the ebook myself. So,
Best in the biz.
yes, you guys already know. And like I said, listen to his podcast too. Lovely, Important Nonsense. It's about a bunch of shit that is lovely, important, and a bunch of nonsense.
Sounds right.
Also, tomorrow, you're not, well, if you're watching this live, you'll know, but tomorrow we're doing a 3K walk / run, however you want to do. So tomorrow, 1 p.m., we all meeting up to do a 3K at Garfield and Century Park. Hope to see y'all there. Something light. And Zain, what you shouting out for this week?
I'm shouting out Coffee and Critique and
Hey.
Chris for coming through.
Hey, thank
Word.
you, man.
Word. Coffee and Critique
excited.
podcast.
Coffee and Critique
They
podcast.
critique coffees?
Yeah.
like
So we have coffee and I critique people. Well,
That's
we
exciting.
critique together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this guy got 2 podcasts, bro. He's fucking lit. He's working out here, man.
You guys-
Yeah.
He's fucking
Can I make a
working.
suggestion?
Well,
Paper Planes in Montclair. Best coffee ever.
Paper Planes in Montclair.
In Montclair. Best coffee ever. Shout out to Paper Planes.
He's gonna write that shit down.
That's my favorite coffee spot ever.
That sounds like your
Only-
shout out right there,
only
right?
coffee- All right, good. That's my
No.
shout out. That's my shout out.
Nah, that's lit.
Yeah.
I still have to go to Cuban Pete's. I've been dying to go to Cuban Pete's.
Pete's?
No,
What?
Oh, that I went there.
I live right behind Cuban Pete's.
Exactly.
I went there. I went there.
Bravo encendido.
oh yeah, we out.
Fuego.
We out.
I mean, like, I'm Cuban as soon as I walk in. Hey.
Nah, I've been dying to go. I always hear great things. I mean,
Yeah, it's so
I actually there's so many spots in Montclair that I've looked because doing Uber, you look it all around. I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
it looks like my vibes.
Yeah.
So I gotta
Come
go.
through, bro.
Yeah, you gotta show me around.
Yeah. Come
Yeah,
through.
you gotta
Do a
show me
little
around.
Cuban Pete's.
A little Montclair.
Little date.
Yeah,
Bring Zain, he'll
I'm-
bring the baby oil.
Yeah. See, I ain't mentioned it this time.
Yes.
You
I'm
just see
with
he got
you.
his own little seat, party of 4.
Put the baby oil on the table. Walk away, please.
On that,
That's
on
a
that
skit.
note,
That's a skit.
yeah. On that note, people, I'm just gonna shout out the whole Montclair. Fuck it. I'm gonna shout out the baby oil. Yeah, he knows.
Baby oil, Johnson
he knows
Johnson.
the vibes. And shout out to Rick too, man, for coming through. Shout out to Paloma, our intern,
Sure.
killing on the ones and twos, killing it.
I brought the mini-me.
You brought the mini me. There we go. Got
fro.
intern number
Love
2. Intern number 2.
Say hi, Liam.
And I also want to give a shout out to anyone that could be listening to this. That I don't want to say any names, but I think if you going to say 30708, you know who you are. I miss you. All right, that's all I'm going to say. If we have any listeners over there from Jamestown, New York, you already know the vibes. I miss you. Miss you a lot. Yeah, and other than that, we out of here. Therapy Without a Degree, chapter 164. Like I said, that's it. After this episode, Chris is here. Finally, that's it. It's a wrap.
That's it.
Closing up shop.
This is the finale.
That's the finale.
Nah.
Till next season.
Nah, I am joking. We are working on some serious things, so be on the lookout. All right, we got someone over here. Might be an actress over here in the building.
No, she an actress already.
Ooh, hey.
She already started with
Yes.
Amber, so this is gonna be her on screen.
Yes, it's gonna be the on screen. She's ready. We might have to get Chris a role eventually too.
Oh
know if I
yeah,
can
listen. Oh yeah, this is about to go down.
You used to act. Like I said, we were talking about him on the phone the other day. You used to be an actor.
Oh, I used to be in plays. That's right.
No, in Scream.
Oh, it's oh yeah. Oh, damn, I just shouted myself out.
What plays? What plays?
Oh, now I know.
Baby on it. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, he was definitely in like Scream 5 and 6 and scary
17
movies
and 24.
and Blair Witch Projects. We used to make movies all day. All right. So Chris is already an actor. He's just a retired actor.
Retired for 20 years. 20 years.
Yo, we used to work though, right?
We did.
Tell him.
Yes, we
Tell
did.
him. We used to put in.
Yes. Joe was directing everything. He was like, all right, we got this scene here. You guys are do this.
Yeah, you
Run
listen. Wait
through
till
the
you
bushes.
see this one coming out.
Scream is coming right after you. I need some fear in your face. Look at me. Look at me. Fear. Look at it. There you go. Good. Go.
We used to do it. We used to. Yo.
It was like Quentin Tarantino in there. Like,
So he was starting from the jump.
yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm not even really. I don't even know what you want, man. I'm just here trying to play football. Like, what?
No, y'all would kill it.
I just wanted to hang out, man. I didn't know we were.
Nah, yo.
No, Joe gonna put you to work. That's what
put me
Joe
to work.
He gonna put you to work.
I'm still not seeing my royalties from that, by the way.
He never got finished.
Because deleted. It got deleted. It's lost footage.
You know what's crazy? It is lost footage, man.
It's lost footage.
Really?
Yeah, bro. If you know, I would have put that shit
I
out.
know we should have played that in the background.
Yeah, I would have, bro.
Like
if
my
I had,
acting debut.
bro, if I had that footage, bro, we would have been famous already,
Oh yeah, it's over.
right? If we would have had all the footage we had growing up,
Oh, yeah.
we all went viral.
That's it.
But nah, I lost it. It was in brick somewhere, and no more. So, but all right, people, adios. Chapter 164. I think we out of here. Therapy Without a Degree.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Adios.